Hey, bro, I'm growing up. The world is changing. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
That was soft as fuck, bro. Cause one nigga ain't really in here. Hey, low-key, we just realized, Gramps, without you, this clap soft as fuck. Alright, so we gotta put some more muscle in it, bro.
Alright, gonna get the air cup.
Yeah, get the cup.
2, 1.
That shit was still soft.
Oh, it's still soft, yo.
Gramps brought all the power. Shit, I never realized it was all you.
This nigga Gramps claps is thunderous.
I know. Boom.
I played the whole game. You know I'm from the west side, man.
Welcome to the AfrOtaku podcast, episode 15, the podcast where we talk about anime, manga, and everything else. I'm Mr. Good Guy, aka MGG, and I'm joined here by my co-hosts who will introduce themselves starting right now.
What up? It's Deuce.
Ooh, he cut me. Hey, I'm player 5.
What up, what up? I am Gramps, the man you can no longer see. I'm a ghost.
That's true, Grant. Is working remote for the rest of the year.
That nigga in Guatemala doing some mission work.
Hey, bro. That's notice why the claps have gotten weaker.
They soft as fuck now. Hey, Nick, I gotta hit the gym, bro. That clap was weak.
Yeah, for real. I don't know how I'm gonna improve the clapping thing in the gym, but maybe I get 2 weights and just make them all
take
together.
don't you know the pulley things and just start clapping them hoes together.
I want my claps to be like All Might, where the air just
Fuck.
I form vacuums when I clap.
I'm gonna be on it, bro.
Yeah.
By the end of 2018, I'm gonna be the strongest clap here.
Wow.
Did you say 2018?
Yeah, I hope niggas weren't gonna peep that. But you pointed me out, bro.
I mean, it might still be possible, bro. You can invent a time machine, go back, do it, and be like, told y'all niggas.
I'm gonna be on some slick shit. I'm gonna record a clap and then just amplify that bitch. Just put my dub my clap over,
bro. Anybody got a story time?
Oh shit.
I guess I could talk a little bit about my travel coming to my new location.
Right.
I'm not going to say, just in case I got spies looking out for me.
Damn.
Man,
You say you're not giving the address, but it is warm.
Right?
That's like half the point.
I mean, he did say I'm in Guatemala, so. Yeah. But, yeah, so after most of my drive to my new location.
You drove?
We got to the... Huh?
You drove?
Yeah, we drove. Yeah,
mm-hmm. How many hours?
11 or something.
You can round it so you don't get.
Yeah, some nigga gonna triangulate some shit.
You know these social media niggas is out there now. Hey, I seen that nigga Gramps at the store the other day.
Pull up on the block.
Well, I'll just say the first part of the drive, the first day of the drive was about 10 hours or whatever.
God damn day. Well, all right. Okay.
Y'all ass got lost.
Yeah, so, oh yeah, man, we making moves. So we make that drive, get to the first hotel. So I'm doing good the whole damn ride or whatever until we get very close to there. GPS says stay to the left, at the fork or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I go to the left lane, and then my dumb ass gets off the expressway because there's an exit right there on the left. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta find my way back. So I ended up, working my way back, and then when I get to the hotel, I'm already separated with my girl at this point because I took that wrong turn. So I'm like, okay, GPS is telling me to go to the back of the hotel. Something tells me that she actually followed it and went to the back of the hotel. I drove to the back. Nobody's back there. I'm like, okay. So I just took 2 fucking L's in a row. All right, let's see if I can stay on the road. So we're bringing our luggage outside of the car and working our way to get inside the hotel. So in my head, I'm seeing that it's one of those entrances where you have the glass in the front and then you come in through the sides or whatever. Yeah. So I bring my luggage and go, huh?
I just say yeah.
So I try to go in around the side, smack, run right into the fucking glass. What? Like a damn dumbass. Yeah, so it was fucking sliding doors at the front or whatever. Oh. Where I thought it was just a glass, and then you go around on the side. So I'm like, okay, I just took 3 fucking L's for the night. And then what was it? Last Wednesday or Thursday, I'm at the gym. It's fucking leg day. Worst day of the week. I'm doing squats at this machine, and it has these little hooks that go off, you know, to protect you in case you can't get back up. You can just drop them down on those little hooks at the side. Mm-hmm. So I'm over like, all right, I'm gonna use this as my little way of seeing how far low I can go. I'll go all the way down to the point where the bar hits the fucking hits the hooks, and then the fucking thing falls off on one side, so I fall back. Got these damn weights on my shoulders, so now I'm stuck on the ground like fuck. And multiple people had to come over there and help me out or whatever. I was so damn pissed. I was like, fuck, I don't even want to continue lifting weights anymore.
So
my girl was like, yeah,
they wouldn't see me again.
Like, we gotta push through it.
Ever again.
They wouldn't see me again. Hiatus.
You said the hiatus?
I would have been on a hiatus after that.
Damn, he was like, I'm injured.
Hey, bro, so
my shoulder hurt, my leg hurt.
Yeah, no, that's just too embarrassing for me. I remember one time the shits like fell off. Like I got stuck. Never walked. I at least took like a 2-week break from the gym.
On the squat?
No, not on the squat, but like, you know, like shit fell off the side or something like that on the bench press or whatever.
Oh, that's not.
I took a break.
Yeah,
I had to take a break at that point.
Now just gonna switch up your routine. So you never see them. That's
That's
why you switch.
You start going in the morning and shit. Hey, did the nigga that dropped the weights on himself?
Hell no.
He ain't shit.
That nigga buff for
So
nothing.
yeah, those are my 3 L's since coming down. Well, 4 L's.
Man, you
since
know
coming
this.
down.
Oh wow, so that means 2 W's because you know 2 L's put together is.
There you go.
You got 2 W's coming your way, bro.
I have to win this lottery.
Yeah, don't go that big.
I feel like the lottery is definitely like a 10 W cash in, bro. You gotta have 10 W's.
Now you just gonna waste your two W's trying to go too big.
You gonna get one number right off that. You gonna catch your 2 W's and be like 13. Oh shit, yeah, I got it.
Hey man, I didn't cash in last year, so I'm feeling lucky.
All right,
But
so
that's all I got for story time.
all right, on to decent news. What we got on the docket, Gramps?
All right, I guess I'll start with the weird news. Motherfuckers are attacking self-driving cars for some reason. I mean, I kind of get what they're trying to get at. They don't want these self-driving vehicles going around the neighborhood and potentially causing accidents, and you can't really point the blame to anybody. So they're like, okay, instead of that shit. So they're like, okay, instead of letting this change happen into society, let's just end it while we can.
Yeah.
I just think it's kind of stupid to be necessarily stabbing and shooting these cars, because, like, nigga, you finna go straight to jail for this shit, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out of somebody's pocket, and most likely not the owner of these cars that's gonna have to pay for the repairs or whatever.
100%.
So it's like, okay, you just blankly taking L's just for damaging somebody's car. Simple as that. But that's that initial part of the news. Other parts, CES that happened last week. And we got a couple of, I guess, kind of new things. They were already revealed at some point within the last couple CES shows. The biggest one was the foldable TV. So it's basically like as if, so it's kind of like as if you had like a big ass sound box. I mean, a big ass sound bar, and then a TV rolls up at the back section of it whenever you want to watch TV. Mm-hmm. It basically rolls up and rolls down inside the box as much as you want. And this one is from LG.
Hold y'all. I mean, about to stop. What'd I say when we started talking about stock? I said LG is working on foldable displays. Watch when that shit pop off. Buy the stock.
I thought you said Samsung.
I think it's
no LG display. LPL.
I think it's a gimmick.
Dude, they've been working on it for a grip. Once they put that shit on cell phones, let Apple come out with a foldable iPhone 11. Right. It's a wrap.
We don't have to reclap. I wasn't recording.
Hey, bro, fire this man, bro. This man wasn't recording, man.
All right.
Just one more time.
3,
You got an iPhone.
2, 1. Cool. All right, go ahead.
All slapping asses. Yeah, so that's the rollable TV by LG. I believe this one is a 65-inch. Check it out if you want, but pretty sure nobody's going to be able to afford that shit. And while you were talking, Player 5, Muffers already have foldable phones. Like, for example, that's one I'm looking at right now called FlexPi, FLEXPAI. That's already a foldable phone. I mean, it's a piece of shit or whatever, just because
I'm good on
still
that.
in the prototype phases or whatever. But yeah, Samsung already has a foldable phone. I mean, the screens themselves, yeah, they're always meant to be able to be folded or whatever without breaking. It's just I don't see any use for it. It's just gonna be another gimmick. Watch.
I feel like this. So
right now,
check it out. It could be a gimmick, but it's just like a touchscreen was a gimmick. Like hell, Palm Pilots were touchscreen, and that was back when we was in 6th, 7th grade. But it's like, hey, it ain't gonna really pop off until somebody big make it pop off. As soon as iPhone came with the touchscreens, boom, it popped off. Now everything touchscreen. So imagine if iPhone came out with a foldable phone that, like, instead of having to put it in your pocket, you could just like fold it around your wrist. Now you got like a big ass watch that you can do like baller shit with, and then you could take it off and boom, you got your phone.
Well, you put it that way, then
Niggas will definitely flock to that.
It doesn't get big until like
break all the time.
Dang, this nigga hopped right in when we said Apple, bro.
Well,
You said Apple. This man said he was saying shit. This whole time.
Apple does. They don't like create the shit, but like they something else. Someone created. They take it.
Hey, just like rich niggas. That's what rich niggas do, bro.
Yeah,
That's
so
how you get rich.
Once somebody get
They
the
stop down
foldable,
right now. The fuck.
Oh, we gotta talk about that too. My bad.
it's either gonna be the foldable tech or holographic tech. Somebody gonna get that shit to pop off, and when they do, that's the next big wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see holographics becoming a thing anytime soon.
That's what niggas say about flat phones.
That's what niggas said about Uber.
He said that's what niggas said about. That's what niggas said about Amazon.
That shit ain't never gonna pop.
Hey, Jeff Bezos, you gonna always be a broke ass nigga.
Segway.
Hey, no, I do want to say one more thing about that. Because I was looking up that foldable TV too.
Yeah.
And Samsung is dropping this TV called the Wall. Which is
big ass,
219 inches or something. It covered like a whole wall, bro.
Yeah.
Big as fuck.
The Wall. I mean, just the name of it is like.
And they said you can get a smaller one, and then you can like. Are you
What's that called? The window?
Yeah, you can add on to them.
Oh,
I'm
word?
like, bro, like, I get it that's dumb as fuck because you could just buy a projector that does that.
Yeah.
But like, how baller are you to be like, my whole wall of
The
TV,
wall.
nigga?
Come on, guys. Let's see the
I don't
Wall.
know.
I'll watch porn standing up.
I think I prefer the TV that I was looking at a couple weeks ago. It's the see-through TV. It basically like you can have it where.
Bro, interactive porn to be lit. The whole TV. I'm really there, bro.
I'm done.
I'm really in that bitch.
To me, the best way to like display that would be like if it could camouflage into a wall first.
You could most like in the trailer they will have it up as art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you walk in and it look like, you just got this raw ass painting.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, some niggas have they shit doing stuff like idle screens.
Yeah.
Or you might just have it the same color.
That's
as your
how I
wall.
do it, just to stun on niggas. Like, bro, let's watch TV. You're like, ain't no TV in this room.
I'm like, your shit gotta work with a snap. Just like, this shit look like a painting that you just snap. Now my porn popped up. Oh, my bad. Switch it to HBO.
Still pouring on that one.
No.
You got anything else? Because I wanted to segue into Jeff Bezos real quick.
So also within the CES is a lot of self-driving shit.
Okay.
That's the thing really big. Alienware they're finally coming out with the modular laptop, so you can actually change all of the hardware inside it now. So that's supposedly a big jump with laptops nowadays.
Yeah.
With that shit in the future going forward.
That actually would be decent. I'm
Alienware
excited
need
about
to
that
lower
because
their prices, though.
that would make life a lot easier. As far as like upgrades go, because just like, okay, I need better memory, boom, swap that shit out. Or I need better graphics, boom, swap that shit out. It's like an easier way for someone who doesn't want to know how to build a computer but still wants to like be able to upgrade that shit without buying a new one. Yeah. I think that's definitely a good thing. I just feel like they never really looked that good.
Yeah, Alienware be tripping on them.
Oh, yeah.
Like they had their shit at like a low for Alienware, like this base computer $1,000.
Yeah, you can't get anything under 1,000.
Under that, like they had
for
like, our
Alienware.
base is like 1,000.
Yeah,
and all the shit add-onables, whatever. Okay, but you know what they need to do? If they can make shit, I could just plug in. Like, give me a chip. Like, I need to upgrade my RAM, bro. Yeah. I just plug in a USB. Now I got more RAM or some shit. I don't know. You the computer wizard? You letting me know if it worked that way? You feel me?
I don't think today it does.
But
not.
it should though. You feel
but
me?
It's not.
There's like a concept in computer science that's like every year we grow exponentially. Yeah, we like grow the amount of memory we use. So maybe it's possible. Yeah, there you go. Niggas know.
I just know about it from the physics aspect.
There you go. So we stole it from y'all. I mean, that's where computer science came. That's where most of the sciences came from.
We're actually getting pretty close to like not being able to increase the computing power anymore because it all comes down to how small you can make the chip.
Yeah,
and we're literally getting to like a physical limit of how small we can make silicon chips before electrons like just tunnel over. Mm-hmm. Because if you can't shut it off, then you can't have ones and zeros. Yeah. So you're like, oh, I want my computer to show a 1 or a 0, like the gate is closed, but then the electron just jump over because the chip's so small. Mm-hmm. So then it's like we're going to get to a point where you physically cannot make the chip any smaller.
Oh damn!
So
at that point, I guess there need a whole new way.
That's why niggas trying to do like quantum computing.
I thought they were doing shit with graphite nowadays, and that's supposed to change everything.
But graphite is brittle though. It's like more brittle than silicone.
They gonna find a way to make it where it can be used, nigga. Yeah. Just like anything. You first start off with something, and it has its flaws, and then you work the kinks out over the years.
Hopefully.
People didn't believe in Uber, bro.
It's graphene, I believe, not graphite. It's from graphite, but I think it's graphene.
Because graphite, pencil layer.
It's like a thin layer of graphite that's called graphene.
Yeah.
It's super strong.
Well, thin layer of carbon.
Yeah.
A bunch of carbon.
This is welcome to the science podcast.
Yeah, I'm putting out that I feel physics like I know computer science.
All these low-key educated black men out here just giving y'all some info.
They was like, oh, this is how it goes. This is how like the ones and zeros actually get created. So I was like, I'm not taking that motherfucking class. Even
if they use graphene, like if you make the actual gate that stops and starts the electron too small, like quantum mechanics is going to play a part, and now the electron can just jump over the gate. Which means you can't have a 0. You only got 1s. Which is going to fuck people.
I didn't think quantum mechanics.
Yeah.
I mean,
I did. I remember that.
Big P's physics, you know what I'm saying?
I had a choice to choose thermal or quantum instead of thermal.
Oh, of course.
Everyone failed quantum anyways. Quantum had like such a crazy curve.
So,
Apps were regular on them tests.
We did an equation one day that took 7 boards.
Take 7 boards to complete?
7 boards, bro. We was writing forever.
I see why all them niggas do acid, bro. You gotta be high to stay there that long. God damn.
All right, one last thing.
All right.
Uber's air taxi.
They got an air taxi?
Take me.
Yeah, bro.
For what? Space? For space or for like the Earth? What's the air taxi for? Huh?
Oh no, this is Earth. This is you. You want to go to downtown Chicago?
So a plane?
A plane? Nah, nigga. This is like
helicopter.
Yeah, it's kind of like a helicopter, or it's not exactly a helicopter. It's kind of like a drone. Like a life-size drone.
So it's a way to get to somewhere faster, but by air. So it'll still be like a local transit, but I just I'm gonna just get an air part of it.
They not letting regular niggas do this, right? Because like if a regular ass nigga pull up like, hey bro, hop in the heli, like I'm not going.
I would love to be that Uber driver, bro. I would love to learn that. Hey bro, you can sign up as a helicopter driver.
Hey, but you know how balling that is, niggas. You know, all you and all your friends.
That might change the game.
And then everybody like waiting for their Uber and your shit. I'm like, I see broke niggas later.
Drunk. Alright, I'm out.
Oh, it's here.
Smell like
I don't see no car anywhere. Nah. Look up.
You can take any shorty you want home with you, like
grapple up to that.
Y'all come. We only got one seat though. Yeah. One extra seat.
If y'all niggas want broke, y'all
fight to the death. And then as you fly
out. She gotta be like 5 years away though.
That's great. No, but I think that's actually good though.
I don't think they going for that in city limits.
From a pilot license standpoint,
that's more than 5 years away because like you have to
get a lot of
there's
permits,
certain like regulations,
zoning
and shit in the city. You're not getting no Uber downtown. Like
you already like
you gonna have to meet them at the airstrip.
Flying regular drones.
You can only take that bitch from your house to O'Hare, nigga. That's it.
That'd be decent.
Yeah,
though.
that'd be hot.
Flying over.
Because I don't do none airport traffic.
You're not be able to fly anywhere near airports. You crazy?
Yeah.
True. You can get close to O'Hare. That's it.
We drop you off at the corner.
You can't
if they keep you
over
relatively low, though, maybe they could create more.
I mean, because that's the same problem. People like were fighting against people flying drones over their houses and shit like that. Like, so I mean, at the end of the day.
Well, yeah, if it's a drone, I don't know. But if there's like a legit pilot in there, I feel like that's good from a licensing standpoint, getting more people to be pilots. Because I think if that was opened up, a lot more people would do that, which means hopefully, the cost of becoming a pilot gets cheaper.
If you could keep it at like a 2-story level, something that's not too dangerous, like, hey, these drones or these people fly specifically at a 2-story level, like, you avoid traffic still, and, you
so
ain't got to worry about...
over roads, then?
Yeah, you still flying over shit, but then you don't go over niggas' houses. Stay on the streets. Oh, fly over that bitch, fuck.
What did he say?
He said
turn into a limit, though.
Okay, unless you run into a viaduct. Woo, over that bitch. Or just don't take those streets. That's what Google Maps for.
Okay, you never have to wait for trains to go by. You can just fly over them bitches.
Mm-hmm. That low-key be lit. I mean, the legal work you have to go through, you definitely got Uber bread to even get this started.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Uber got the bread for that yet.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
To start testing,
you know how many Chicago
drones?
niggas you gonna have to grease them palms on, bro?
I don't got that bread yet.
Hey, I definitely want to see the schematics of what they think that is. If that's a helicopter, or if that's like you in like an elevator container getting picked up by a drone, meaning like hop in this box, this thing comes,
I
attaches,
never trust a robot that much.
It just drops you off.
I wouldn't trust a human that much. Yeah.
Right. I'm good, bro. Just put me in the car. I'll just leave early.
Y'all know that most of the work from an airplane is automatic, right? It's not actual pilot. They just sit there.
That's true. You gotta drive that.
There was years of people dying.
Yeah, you feel me? And then
Blimps being exploded.
They got 2 niggas in that bitch. That if that thing go off,
that look decent though. That as many propellers that got on that hole is probably stable though.
Shit.
They got a lot of fucking propellers on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'm a big nigga, bro. I don't know.
No, but the reason
they might be way
like this is becoming possible is because of the new technology for cellular services, 5G. That was also one of the main talks at the CES show.
Oh, we get 5G?
Damn, that motherfucker.
Yeah, 5G,
clean, bro.
In a couple of years.
That's going to be rolling out within this year.
Thing they got?
Up
I'll definitely get in there.
2021, I think.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I lied like a motherfucker.
I think there's already like one location in the U.S. that has it.
I'm guessing it's somewhere in Seattle or California.
Yep. I think it's Seattle.
I think more people gonna start moving business to Chicago. Mark my words.
Well, Emmanuel ain't running no more.
No, it depends. Who on the next meal? They may fuck it up.
That's true. Oh yeah, so in drama news, Jeff Bezos divorcing his wife.
Oh, she about to get that.
And she's going to become. I think that's what they're saying. She's going to become the richest woman off that divorce.
Off that, oh yeah. The prenup, bro. The prenup should have been too strong. Why are you playing?
No, they've been married 25 years. They had no prenup.
Not to put,
dumbass.
That's crazy.
I mean, I'm not signing the divorce papers. We're not getting divorced.
Nope.
Yeah.
Bitch, you staying with me forever.
But I guess let's put it this way. He's so rich.
I think it's like if someone cheat, you can like isn't it like a
infidelity?
Yeah. Clause of that.
I just like
he's so rich though
that ain't nothing to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's not gonna be broke after, but it's gotta hurt. You know
but then
what I
think the thing is though, you gotta realize
like 1, 2, or 3.
A lot of his money isn't like that's in his pocket.
Right? Yeah, it's like
that's how much you worth if you sold everything.
Right.
So like that's still gonna slap that nigga bank account.
That's true.
He might have to sell.
That's funny as hell. She was walking into Amazon board meetings like.
That's what I'm thinking.
How you got this? Like she gonna get shares in this company, so it's like you're now a shareholder.
I don't think like how we think. I don't think they're just gonna get half this nigga shares. I can't see it happening like that.
Yeah.
I just like how
Amazon giving up a big portion of the control
to a
Not the.
Well, she might be willing. No, but I'm just saying she might be willing to
Amazon's controls, but she can
compromise.
get his controls.
But he has the largest. He owns the largest. Not he's on most Amazon, but he's the largest shareholder in Amazon.
Then he gonna take that L.
Nah, I don't think.
Hey, you
don't think so.
Well,
they might compromise on that.
They out here with niggas, bro.
They might compromise on that, but I do find that funny because if she does still get that, that just goes to show like. I might be sounding like a toxic masculine person here, but like the power of woman, basically. Like, come on, that the richest man in the world still can't stop you from getting your half, bro.
Bro,
the richest, like, I mean, he can pay for the best lawyer ever, and he still get his shit ran.
Dude, these laws are so fucked. Like, it don't matter. It's this big ass company, and he's still gonna take that L, bro.
To me, like,
I can't see it. I just can't see it.
To me, I feel
you
like
gonna see it in a couple months, bro. Trust me.
There's gotta be a better way on. There's gotta be a better way on this, like the split thing, because I felt like personally. It should be like, I'm not saying a woman shouldn't be
shit ton because they said she wrote the business plan.
That's what I'm saying. If you have
accounting for the company and shit like that.
If you have proof that you built the finances, then I say yeah, you totally did earn your half. But I'm just saying, like, if you literally sat around, I'm not saying this is all women. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think that there should definitely be a different way to handle like how we do that split.
Michael Jordan's wife ain't do nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Michael Jordan
got half,
and she got bread.
Yep.
No,
I know one of my niggas.
One
of my niggas was going through a divorce, and his wife was on it. Like, some wives not own it like that.
Yeah.
But like, she owned it with you. Like, she took half this nigga collectible posters just to be on dirt.
Oh.
Collectible posters.
And probably burden
when I say they can get half of whatever the fuck you got, bro, you not safe, nigga.
But like, when you do, most times when it happens, like, she never gets exactly half. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain things, I don't know how they do it.
Let me put it this way: if you was in Jeff's shoes, and let's say in this case she actually did contribute, but in your case she didn't actually contribute to your success, how would you feel about that? You didn't sign a prenup. She divorced you. She didn't have. What's your perspective?
I feel like just like what Drake said, that you wouldn't shoot me in the gym.
Okay.
So here's my thing. I don't give a fuck about money like that. So me personally, I'll be like, all right, you take half and let's just like call it that. Like, don't fuck with me, bye. You know what I'm saying? But if I was one of them niggas that was like really proud of all the wealth I built, I'd be like, look, bitch, I'll have somebody make you disappear 100, and this off the records. Don't fuck with my money. Just leave. I'll give you a little bit. You will never have to work again. Take half, your ass disappearing. What up?
Yeah, what if you gotta pay child support and you got that much money though?
33%, nigga, it don't matter. You getting beat
That's
up.
funny, bro. Them child support checks or your kids are billionaires, bro. On child support.
Like almost grown. At least
that's true.
If not grown, probably almost grown by now.
If they ain't 18,
but I mean, child $1 billion checks out here, bro.
Hey, child support, get them. Them niggas owe you. Now, well, the government shut down, so fuck around, they got paid.
Thing is, I don't think his child support will be that much either, because like, again, that's his network, right? Mm-hmm. Most of his money, like, that's when Amazon stock goes up, he gets richer. But I don't think he doesn't have that much money in cash. You know?
But what I did find,
but that's income. Like, when his you got to file that, like, money you gain
not
off
until
his
you sell it.
stocks.
Not until you sell it, you don't file it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so
you don't pay tax on it until you sell it.
Yeah. And stock dipped in Amazon just for that too, which I just found funny. It happens, but
I don't know.
I'm like, niggas gonna still keep using.
They were saying it was for that, but yeah. But I was just like,
that's just minor fluctuation.
Wow.
No, the wild thing is that he was fucking. It was like his friend's wife or something like that.
Oh, that's what it was. It was cheating.
Real?
Yeah, that's crazy.
If my friend was Jeff Bezos, I'd be like, bro, I know you fucked my wife, but you gotta pay reparations, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, either you paying me 100.
I need $1 billion at least.
You gotta give me 20 mil for every time you done smash, or this going public.
Let me put it this way: do y'all think that it's a problem of men that are really successful to
think that they can have it all?
Yeah, that basically cheat. Like, do you think it's possible to have a man that's that successful and he don't got something on the side?
No. R. Kelly right now?
Huh?
Are we about to talk? Is this about to transfer over?
No, R. Kelly's the next topic, though. I want to bring that up, but this not one more.
I think every like rich nigga at least cheated probably once.
So
you got so many options. If you're known, that's why maybe not rich, because some rich niggas you don't know who they are.
That's
like,
true.
That's why celebrities is more like.
So you think it's a fame thing?
Yeah, but like if you're just rich, but they're billionaires, you can walk past them on the street, you don't know. They're not getting like a bunch of pussy out here because people just don't know who they are.
Right.
You can still probably getting some. But if like you're rich like him and they know who you are, yeah. you gonna slip up once. I feel like it's gonna happen.
My thing is this is like niggas get corrupted with power. I seen it even on the smallest level with being like a fucking NCAA D1 athlete. Like you got this little bit of fake niggas give you free shit and you think you own. You not really shit. So imagine when you like an NFL nigga, you like a nigga actually getting bread. You walk in the shoe store and niggas give you shoes just so you can wear that shit, bro. Like your head gonna get inflated. And it take a real bitch to really like bring you back down to earth. And not every nigga got that. You feel me?
No, that's very true.
Some niggas get them real ass women that bring their ass back down to earth. Like LeBron.
Get down there,
His wife like, come here, nigga, you regular. You feel me? But not every bitch can do that. And with that being said, shit, that's tough. Because I know that little bit of power, I was already feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? I do anything. I walk in this bitch, do what I want.
140 billion.
Let me become a fucking the richest nigga on the planet, bro. You know my nuts big. You know I think I can do whatever I want.
I'm swole, Paul.
Hey, yeah, I fucked your best friend, and well, I'm the richest nigga on the planet.
And the worst thing is, I feel like he was a super lame.
Lame ass nigga.
So he definitely trying to get any pussy he can right now.
That nigga probably pull up on his old bullies and be like, bitch, I bought your wife, nigga. She mine now. For the night. And you can
I
have
can
her
see
back.
myself being on some petty shit like that if I
Any nigga that ever called me not shit, I'm on you.
I just hit him up. But how you feel about it,
Don't let
Gramps?
this nigga win a lottery.
Don't ever.
You think it's possible? You think it's possible to stay faithful being that successful and famous? Gramps?
Shit, man.
Here we go.
I've been thinking about this low key for a while because it seems like just about every guy.
You gotta keep remember this is being recorded.
He said, remember this being recorded.
Niggas might come back. You know we got cancel culture, so niggas might come back once we get popping and go, hey, remember what that nigga Gramps said? Just warning you, but go ahead.
It takes a special breed of man.
Yeah, I would say that.
100%. I think it takes a special kind of woman too.
Yeah, I think it's a combination, bro. You can't have one or the other because a man is easily broken no matter how down to earth you are.
Yeah.
And if you gotta go home and every day you the richest nigga on the planet, all your girl do is one. Like,
Right.
bro, I'm the richest nigga out here, bro. Stop talking to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think my biggest issue is, from my perspective, being like somebody who's not famous. I don't know how much time famous people actually spend with their spouses.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you say like how I am, like how we spend time with people, like your significant other, you spend a significant amount of time with them, it's harder to do that. But if it's like you're traveling all the time and literally y'all might actually see each other like twice a month, I feel like then I see the cheating happening, but I feel like the reason why it happens is different than because I'm powerful. It's like literally like, I need to get my dick wet and I don't have time to fly back home to get my dick wet, so I'm just gonna get it wet here. But to me, I feel like in that case, there should be like a conversation that's had of like, look, can I get some on the side? It doesn't mean nothing, but like, I just need to get my dick wet.
I feel like if you're not taking a significant other, if you're not taking a significant other on
church with you,
on tour with you, you fucking somebody else, bro. Like that's my thought instantly.
And if the wife doesn't insist on going with you, like
she know you.
Yeah,
fucking
she has to know. Like if you're gone for extended periods of time, and you like rich and famous, you gonna fuck. Like
and then you can't hear no I can't take you. Yeah, you can. You got entourage. Why your buddy Timmy with you?
That nigga told you got a job.
Yeah, this nigga does like, nah, I'm like, my girl coming with me. She on tour with me.
Well, that's good.
But my girl better be fucking girls too. Shit, fuck you mean? We out here.
Damn, this nigga added a stipulation.
Or we gotta rotate. That's it. I'm too rich. I'm too rich to be having.
You too rich to be monogamous.
If I was that famous, I'd just be 100. Hey, my girl gotta be down with girls too. If not, you gonna have a problem.
So I'm too rich.
I'm too famous for this. Cause don't let somebody die. Oh, she famous and I've been wanting to smash since I was a kid. Come on. What you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna live my dream.
Yeah, that's different. That's like a bucket list thing.
And I still
no women like would accept that, but I still feel like women need to open their heart to bucket lists. I just think just a little bit. There's certain things that
we sound like them niggas that's like Cardi, take them back.
There's certain things. That's all I'm saying. There's just certain things that you should just open your heart to when it comes to bucket list stuff. Like I'm not I'll be hurt. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be hurt. But if like this famous actor or whatever that you really fuck with came and was just like, yeah, I'm trying to smash.
So if Drake came through on your girl, you
I would never want him doing it in front of my face. But if she told me, like if he did it in front of my face, then you tried to hold me. Yeah. So like now I have to. It's a different argument we got. But if she like just randomly came up and said, I was at the show. Drake, like made his position. I didn't make it known that I had a man. We fucked. I'd be like, it's Drake. I can move past it. But if the moment I hear Drake's song that sound like he talking about smashing my girl,
and then I took her
cut that shit off. She can't play no Drake around me. You can't play no Drake around me.
You gotta try and get a check at least.
I'd be like, you let that nigga like go raw, right? Like,
at least give me.
We about to have a kid. Like, Drake's son, my son.
I'm buying her a pair of 350s right away.
Like, you gotta get something out of it.
I'm buying her a pair of 350s right away.
This is how I feel about it. There are some things that I can go for. There's some things I can't.
Yeah.
If they famous, they can't be ugly famous. Like Lil Wayne would not get hoes if he wasn't famous. So she was like, yeah. And then Lil Wayne came out. I'm like, no. Now you hurt now.
He was like,
this nigga officially a crackhead.
He was in there, bro.
I'm like, but if it's like somebody like Drake, I ain't tripping. But she can't hit me with no regular nigga dreams. Like, oh, it was
a black boy JB just
no. That nigga don't make enough money. And I imagine this nigga doing this in my girl.
Hold on. So you said you have to, if it's a random dude you never heard of, but he's like famous at some other location, like let's say he's famous over in England or whatever, you gotta look up this nigga. You gotta look up how much he's making, and you gotta see how good he looks.
He gotta make more than Big Sean, right?
He gotta be
good enough for you to pass.
Yeah, like if she lowered her draft stock, I'm hot. Because now I'm like, bro, you just fucked on the nigga that now I feel like I'm disrespecting her. But if she upped her draft stock, like, bro, my bitch fucked Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I feel
she upped my draft stock too, because now I'm fucking the bitch that fucked Drake. I fucked Drake vicariously. No homo, bro. So I'm in there.
Shit, man.
But she can't come with no regular nigga dreams like, oh, it was twins. What? No, I can do twins.
Did you eat twins?
Okay.
No. What?
First of all, no, I wouldn't even believe that because honestly, there's a bunch of homeless niggas right now that I would think is the Yin Yang Twins, bro. Like just out there in the street, all you need is a nigga who likes you.
Don't tell me that's someone later.
And it's just nasty, bro. I don't want her.
Back then.
Yeah.
I don't want her to cheat on me with a guy that just did her nasty. That's why I felt like.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. They did her nasty, bro. Drake, you know what I mean? I feel like he fucked her like a woman. Then there's niggas who fuck her like a hoe. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody having relations with my girl like she was a hoe, bro.
No,
I
Drake,
just can't
Drake
go.
that nigga, because he get hoes so much, he dog niggas when he can.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You wouldn't be cool if she got trained by, let's say, Drake and let's say it was fucking LeBron James.
Hell
now
no.
it's disrespectful.
Hell no. That's disrespect, yeah.
Because now somebody trained my girl. That lowered, getting trained, period, lowered your draft stock.
That's true.
So like I said, her draft stock can't get lowered.
But if you're getting a check from it, you cool with it.
If I'm getting a check from Drake and LeBron? First off, actually I ain't gonna lie. If LeBron is in it, period, I'm cool with it. Because now I know LeBron's image is important enough for millions.
Oh, so
like, LeBron is the face of basketball. If I were to come out with an allegation, bro, the NBA will pay me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey bro, I got a picture of LeBron James fucking my girl right now. Make me the richest random nigga, or I'm ruining the NBA. What up? And LeBron got about 4-5 more years in him, so like this 4-5 more years of millions y'all making.
And he the face of LA now, like
he the face of LA. He's still the face of Cleveland, shit. And they're still the face of Miami. Like,
cancel culture real out
I'll
here.
cancel fucking NBA if y'all don't get me rich. But Drake, like, allegations only help rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Drake petty enough that he asked what my name is. Mm-hmm. What's his name?
Oh, I want you to call me that.
Yeah.
Why I do it, baby.
Right, and then but then even in the song, he would just like make a rap that like spelled my name out by it and realize it's like one of those things. I go back and I look at the lyrics on Rap Genius and see AL. I'm like, this nigga really?
How Drake be throwing random shit in there.
Yeah. Big ass.
Took his girl from the AL. That's his new nickname, Big Ass.
Yeah, I'm light skinned, but
I fuck like a dark nigga. Hey, don't disrespect me, Jake. Ever.
All day, y'all want to talk about this Surviving R. Kelly thing, or y'all want to skip it?
I
watched all 5 parts.
I tried to watch it, but I don't get Lifetime, so I'm like,
what's it about? What's it about? Oh God! I swear, look, all I've been seeing was the R. Kelly. Like, I've been seeing like posts. I've been seeing posts, but I just figured they was talking about him pissing on people. You feel
What
me?
cave did you crawl out?
So I didn't even interact with it. So you know what happened?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch it myself, but my girl watched all of it, and she played it on loud, and I was like, okay, I can hear this shit while I'm over here playing games or whatever other shit. So I basically have a very strong understanding of everything that went on within it.
Yeah, basically, I think like the first part, which is the one I missed, they talked about Aaliyah and how he married her when she was 15, the people that enabled that process. They talked a little bit about him being a legend.
You can marry 15-year-olds in Georgia.
And how, he didn't do that. They had to force papers. They upped her age.
Don't forget that he was supposedly also molested when he was a child or something like that.
He was molested. They talked a little bit about him being like his musical genius, and then they also talked about how he sometimes basically like told on himself in his songs, the things he wrote for people. Part 2 through 5 was like talking about like the different. They talked about the case he had back in the day, and then they talked about kind of like the different women he started meeting with afterwards, and they were interviewing like the survivors, so the people who met him. Like, most of them met around, like, 16, 17. He also met, like, some 30-year-old women.
The nigga was hanging out at high schools and shit.
Yeah, they said that, too.
That nigga came to my high school.
He did for him?
Yeah, he came to my high school. R. Kelly was at King.
Wow.
A nigga was, like, in the gym.
Damn, you thought he was cool, nigga?
He was in the gym?
Do you know there's a King in every state in the country?
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, like, if them niggas were for real, find me, run up there, nigga.
Yeah.
But yeah,
outside right now.
he was shooting in the gym with like some bodyguards or homies or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But that was the gist of it. I mean, if nobody really watched it, I wanted to like, talk about it uninformed and motherfuckers give.
I mean, I can talk about him.
I mean, don't say he's a musical genius. Cancel culture is real.
I mean, he can still be a musical genius. And
I mean, I'm not going to say I don't like his music. I don't think his actions affect his art at all. However, do I promote, like, him doing things with underage people? No, as a person that works with... You don't think his
actions affect his art, you said?
Yeah, I don't think his actions affect his art.
The point people have been bringing in is, like, that would be true, but the case is, like, the way he's making, like, sex music, he's really... And then some of the songs, it's basically talking about what he does. So that is, like, relating to the underage girls. Like, if it was, like, Cosby, where he just made a show, and then he also raped these women, those things seem separate.
Even if the song is about some fucked up shit and you like it, does that take away the fact that you enjoyed the art?
Does it take away the fact that you enjoyed the art?
Right, so let's take, for example, that It's Cold Outside song. Right, people have been pointing out that song is like, kind of like rape culture.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I mean, it's still a song that you can enjoy. Right? Like, I'm not sitting here promoting what he does. Like I said, I work with young individuals, and I think like that's fucked up. Like, and I think you have to be a special type of crazy to even be interested in like a child. Just listen to him, and you're like, what? Why be around this person?
I think people's thing is that playing the music gives them money type shit. I think that's the reasoning for like canceling him or whatever.
Oh, I haven't paid for real music in a long time. So personally, even the good niggas not getting money from me. I've been pirating music since I started listening to this
don't
shit.
say it too loud, bro.
My bad. The last nigga album I bought was Eminem shit back when he made White America.
I never paid for Eminem album in my life.
Oh, that's crazy. Because his shit was actually kind of lit.
I don't really fuck with Eminem like that, but not to take away from him being a great rapper. I just don't fuck with him.
Yeah, he not great in my opinion. He alright.
But yeah, I mean, I watched it. I felt bad for those women, and it's changed my perspective on him a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know like he was a creep?
No, I knew it, but like I think I took it as everyone else took it at the time, which is like you heard about the sex tape. I didn't go out to watch it, and then like now even I'm hearing in perspective, a lot of people watched it, but technically you watched child pornography. Yeah, like why was you watching it? So I didn't go watch it after I found out about it either.
No, I wouldn't even try to watch it.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want to search none of that. So
lock up.
So I forgot what point I was trying to make here, but either way, like I think at the time when it happened, I just kind of saw it as how I saw like the Michael Jackson thing, where it just seemed like there was so much discourse. I don't feel like what I was hearing was the actual truth at the time, so I didn't weigh it as much. And then now, like going back watching this, obviously though we have to keep in mind that like this story was trying to sell a certain opinion, even though like as I watched it, they try to seem like they weren't biased. They were biased, obviously, but they had their own right to do it. So either way, I just like hearing it now, I weigh it more than I did then. I think then I took it as, oh, they just trying to, you know, there's another black man they trying to take down. Then I think what even added to that, what even added to that was like, I mean, the Not Guilty song with Jay-Z. It's just like, oh, okay, well, both of them got off. Like, I think that might have helped people see more that they were trying to set R. Kelly up. Because I think that's the belief people have. The thing that sucks about R. Kelly is I felt like when I was watching that documentary, they were trying to sell him the way they sold like OJ in a way. Like if you watch the OJ documentary, it just seemed like he knew what he did, and he wrote the fact that black people were behind him off the we don't want nobody like trying to take down a black man thing. Why really fuck with the culture? It was like the same thing they were trying to like mirror with R. Kelly, where it was like, yeah, he knew what he was doing was fucked up, but like once the black community was behind him, he not gonna be like just gonna ride with that wave kind of thing.
Niggas ain't trying to go to jail.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't trying to go to jail.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like he said, I think he said something like, yeah, sure, a million people maybe want to take me down, but there's 50 million people who still support me. Some shit like that. So I mean,
yeah, I mean, like, I know a friend that actually like worked with R. Kelly. Like she was one of like the girls in the videos. Wow. You know? And she worked with R. Kelly, and like, you know, I talked to her about him. And she had nothing but positive things to say. Obviously, she was above age, so maybe that wasn't his thing. You feel me?
Oh no, he picked some, but they said that he basically like looked for easy targets. Yeah. Like if you didn't have a lot of family, he asked certain questions. Yeah, so
he can't read though. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing that pissed me off more, because I think like if watching the documentary, I bought into it, so I'm thinking, okay, he's really doing this shit. So it bothered me more because like the whole time until I found out that dude couldn't read, it made it seem like he was a mastermind. But then to find out that he can't read, he's not that smart, it makes me think that yes, there's people around him enabling him, but there's also somebody behind him that's like protecting him too, which is like, you know this is going on and you protect him because of that check.
Just because he can't read, I mean, I don't know if that means he's not smart though.
I'm not saying it doesn't mean he's not smart, but the way I'm getting it is that it means
he can have dyslexia or whatever. You may actually have a thing where he have trouble reading.
From my understanding of the way people were talking about him, it didn't come off as he was an intelligent mastermind. It came off as like, I just think I'm right all the time. You know what I mean? Like a hard sense of narcissism that like he's just like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I got this like girl I can manipulate, but that might take some intelligence there, but in general, he like doesn't see what he's doing as wrong. And you know what I mean? Anybody who's developed game over the years, like, you know how to get a girl, but it doesn't mean that you're smart. You know what I mean? Like, he's developed a system for getting underage girls. So to me, I just saw it as like a guy who thinks he has game more than I saw it as like an intelligent mastermind that has like a complex.
He probably thinks that his brother. I think his brother said something that's just his preference is young girls, something like that. Yeah, in the video. So he probably thinks that's just his preference.
He legit doesn't think what he's doing is wrong. Like for me, I feel like in the Harvey Weinstein case, that dude know what he was doing is wrong.
No, he called himself the Pied Piper. You gotta know something wrong.
I don't think he thinks like even I just listened to yeah. I listened to Iyanla's like Iyanla on Sway in the Mornings. They said that she reached out. His team reached out to her or whatever, but the way like the process works to get on her show.
You mean to fix my life? Though?
Yeah. So the way the process works to get on her show, you have to like know what you want, and she's like, R. Kelly's not clear on what he wants, and I don't think he thinks that what he's doing is wrong at all. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Like whatever happens to the dude happens to the dude. At this point, though, I think the only question that came to my head was, is there an age or a certain consistency of doing something that you go, I don't give a fuck about helping this person anymore, he just needs to be punished? I think that was the thing that came to my mind because it's like, yeah, he was abused before, so there's like people are advocating that he needs some sort of help. But I'm like, okay, he's been doing it long enough that I'm like, do you? What is the side there? I think that's the question that comes to my mind.
The reason I say, so there's two parts of me that say, one, yeah, there are a lot of people that, you know, suffer from different mental issues or disabilities that we often just like throw people into jail or like a punitive system where they really need like some restorative system. But at the same time, like if you go and help this nigga, it's promoting like this American like thing where like niggas with money get the help, because you know how many niggas out there that got the exact same issue as him. They some broke ass hood nigga that think they right when they preying on these little high school girls, because trust me, it's happening every day. 100%. Right now, some high school girls getting talked to by some grown nigga, and when that nigga get caught, he going his ass to jail. So send that nigga R.Kelly to jail.
And it's surprising too, because I like when I date girls or whatever, that question sometimes comes up. Like, I go, oh, like, past boyfriends, and I go, like, age-wise, right? And I know, like, ex-girlfriend, she dated, like, a dude that was 23, and I'm just like, that's not weird to you? Like, and we were in college at the time, so I'm like, this relationship happened, like, in her high school time. I'm like, she didn't, like, really see it as weird, but to me, like, that's fucking weird. How do you even meet somebody at the year 23, you pretty much grown at that point? Like,
I had this in high school. I was a sophomore in high school, and this one girl was bragging about her boyfriend. Like, you know how awesome this dude was. He drive to school and everything. I was like, drive? Like, what, this nigga like a junior or senior or something? And she was like, no, he out of high school. He like 24. And I was like, you're 16. I was like, you don't think that shit weird, nigga? And she was like, no. I was like, yeah. And then I told her, I was like, you know that shit illegal, right? And she was like, no, it's not illegal. And I was like, you want to see? And I called our teacher over and was like, hey, she dating a 24-year-old. Is this illegal or not? And our teacher was like, oh, yeah, that's very fucking illegal. Like, and that's the last time I heard of it. But I was like, bro, this is stupid. I'm like, this nigga preying on you. You dumb as hell.
Which is crazy. Thinking me at 24, I wasn't even that. That's just,
I'm telling you, like, why are you like, even there?
I work in a school, bro, and I be every day. I'm like, I don't see how niggas do this, right? Because like, if you just sit and talk with one of these kids, I'm like, there's no way I'd date a child. Y'all dumb as hell.
Shit's not adding up, bro. It just doesn't add up.
You gotta take a real dumb nigga, bro, to be like, hey, we can communicate. What y'all gonna talk about, nigga?
See, I think it really is about them. Like, I think they think they can actually like they don't think that actually think they can manipulate them, but that's what it is. Yeah, because they can't get a girl that's like 20 their age or whatever. So I think they have to go to someone so young to where like they're so much above them. It's easy.
I think they need to feel good. You feel me? Yeah. Because if they have to be at a low point. Because if you with a person your age and they talking about future and building and doing all this stuff, and you a goofy nigga that can't think about future and building, you gonna go with some girl that's only talking about the here and now because she a fucking high schooler and that's the only thing she think about. But I don't know. This nigga's out there.
I thought they were explaining it during the documentary is because like he wanted to feel like that sense of like power over somebody. Like if you were manipulating somebody who was like however many years younger than you or whatever, it gives you that sense of power, knowing that you have more experience and that you can make them do whatever you want them to do and all that shit. That's the feeling that he wanted to receive every time he was messing with these young chicks.
They brought up that he wanted that control. I think it's some of that, but I think it's a lot. It's also some of what Player 5 said with like you just aren't there mentally with like the people of your age group, so you go elsewhere for that. Because I just don't understand. Like, I know they're trying to tie it to like if someone does that, maybe it means that they're like have been molested in the past or something like that. But I just don't fully believe that that's all it takes for someone to do that. And I think like.
People get molested and don't.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, what drives that person to go there to?
I think it is mostly the power thing though, because like you said, it's also girls that aren't underage. That he like manipulate or do whatever. Yeah. And they were saying that he used to play basketball with his team, and that they would run down the court, but they couldn't score. They would have to pass. And so he would have to shoot.
Oh, bro! Like, hey, that matchup when that nigga was at my school shooting, like, so imagine like it's like 5-6 niggas there, you feel me?
Yeah.
All these niggas did for like an hour was get the ball and give it to that nigga so he can shoot. And that nigga was just shooting and bricking, missing, bro, the whole time. That's all he doing for an hour straight.
He was a control freak. Seems like.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, what you gonna say? Like, let's be real. Motherfuckers want to talk about, yeah, I done shut the shit down. I did that. Bro, if that nigga paying you guap and all you gotta do is toss this nigga a ball and turn around when he do some stupid shit,
Yeah.
most niggas gonna take that bread.
Yeah, I think that's the other thing that, people want to, like, come at the whole team that enabled it. And I think to a degree they should take some of it. But also I feel like people love to get very, like, what do you call it? What's the good thing? The good character motif, whatever it is. They like to play the heroes. Everybody likes to think they're gonna be the hero. No. Like there's like chaotic good or blah, blah, whatever it is. I don't know what it's called, but everybody wants to be like pretend they're going to be the hero. Yeah, in any situation, which is not true. And also like with the time period, nobody would have believed any of them if they came out. I'm not trying to justify anything that they did.
Still don't believe them.
Right.
Go online.
I'm not trying to justify anything they did, but I don't like when people try to get on like the whole, well, if I was in your shoes, I would have done this, because it's not true. You're an average person for a reason, because you would have made average decisions. Yeah, just like they are.
And I really hate that, especially because a lot of people are gonna look down on like his crew. Most of his crew are probably poor African American males,
right? They brought
that
up.
ain't got the education you got. Don't know no other way to make the type of bread they making except for be that big nigga that do what the fuck R. Kelly say. And you telling this nigga, hey bro, stop providing for your family and do this goofy shit that might not send this nigga to jail. Because the last time we had proof of this nigga pissing on somebody, guess what he didn't do? He didn't go to jail. Right. So like any nigga that's sitting here talking about his team this, his team that, y'all goofy. Because the only way you would have told is if you had a safety net. And most people who got safety nets are
not doing that in the first place.
Not poor black people. You're not doing that job, nigga.
And honestly, though, the ones supporting them are really women at the end of the day. Like, they the ones going to the shows.
Yeah.
They the ones probably, like, buying.
Yeah, I don't know a nigga that went to an R. Kelly show.
Yeah, what nigga is going to see R. Kelly, bro? Like,
hey, bro, I'm trying to get that R. Kelly show.
Hey, bro, you trying to check out that new R. Kelly ass shit?
Yeah, bro, I just love it when he performed Bump and Grind on the stage.
Bump and Grind, bro, I'll be in it. Like,
I hope he picks me. Like, what? Nigga, pause.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess we can close the bow on that one. Yeah, that's how it was.
Cut it.
I guess
R. Kelly cut the check.
I'm good. I want that check, bro. I want to be such a... We're none of that right now, boy. It's way too much heat there, bro. We can move on to these manga highlights, I guess.
Okay.
Boku no Hero. This one was about...
Avatar State.
Yeah. Shunsui... I said Shunsui. Fuck, it was Shinso shutting it down. And him meeting...
that was the most recent chapter?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I guess he's meeting one of the old wielders, like you said, Avatar State. I like that concept. Anything there? I mean, I think I like the guy's character a little bit. It seems like it'll be interesting and funny. And then to me, the Shinso thing I called already, so that was like my two major points. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna use Shinso to try to shut this shit down. So
yeah. Two things I kind of picked out. The reason I think is Avatar State and Deku is probably going to have new abilities. I don't think that Dark Lightning thing is an all-for-one technique. I think that's like that user's quirk. And I think because he was like, hey, bro, we told you, you can't use this. You're like, the quirk is different. You can't use this with idle thoughts anymore. And so I think it is. He's like, hey, my quirk is like, based on your thoughts, your emotions. Like, because it's kind of like this idea. In My Hero, you never really get to see how people use their quirks because it's all from the lens of Deku. And Deku don't really have a quirk. So that nigga just like, hey, bro, I just all for one, go. Right? But this is a nigga with like, if this lightning quirk is a thing, like, hey, I control my lightning, this black lightning mentally. Mm-hmm. So like, now you got this quirk, nigga. You can't just be out here like thinking whatever, or else your quirk gonna pop the fuck off. Yeah. So that's why I think when he said like, oh, you can't use this quirk with idle thoughts no more. Yeah. Is that like, look, nigga, you got my quirk now. You can't just be thinking whatever, or else my quirk gonna flip out.
I mean, I like that theory. Funniest part though is gonna be like season 2. Was he the 9th or 10th?
To 9th.
So the 10th user for All For One runs into the same scenario, meets Deku. Deku like, I got nothing for you.
Hey, no,
power.
Shoot stop.
You said what?
Oh, mine didn't have one either.
A quirk?
No.
Oh, well, yeah, Mark didn't get touched by it, though. He didn't have this type of experience with All For One.
He did?
No, that's what he said. He said, I don't know anything about this shit that's going on with him. But the one before him did. His like, predecessor had that. So that's what Gramps was talking about.
He just
All Might a bum ass nigga, bro.
Oh, he just that raw where he didn't
I think All Might was that raw. I think it's just that, I feel like the way we see it from our perspective is All Might is a main character. But in the, like, All For One series, he's like a side character. Yeah. In that, like, that hierarchy of stuff, he's just like, oh, that's that nigga we passed it to.
He's probably the most important because he's the only one that actually defeated One For All.
But I think he just did that off the raw power.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, All Might,
he
barely tapped the surface of One For All.
And to be honest, that could be lended to the fact that, like, if that thing actually ends up being true, the muscle expansion quirk, he never needed to go farther with All For One because he can put out max strength.
Because he
needed no development with the power.
Remember? Yeah, that's what he told Deku. He automatically could just like
so he didn't even get a chance to really unlock any of it because if you look at all the other predecessors, no one is as swole as him. No one is as swole as him. So like, even his predecessor isn't even that strong looking. So I think that that might lend itself to that theory that he has the muscle expansion thing.
Yeah, because he even after One For All is gone, he can still muscle expand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, bro, Loki, I think you have a quirk.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, if he has every previous like
user's successor,
user's power, that's broken as fuck. That's not even fair anymore.
Well, I mean, he's not gonna master all of it.
Point. But yeah, that's my thing.
It's the same thing like with the Avatar state. Like it's like Aang.
No, but I feel like Todoroki and Bakugo still needs to be close to him. That's
Todoroki up there still.
That's a shonen, bro.
It really depends on the pot. It's highly dependent.
Naruto out by, but we talking about in game. Even if you give Deku 7 quirks right now, Bakugo still slapping that nigga 100. In game,
yeah, right now. Yeah.
In game though, Naruto was nobody close to that nigga.
I like Sasuke caught up. Sasuke
not
caught
even
up.
Close.
What?
Sasuke caught up. He not tied with him, but he caught up.
But if Sasuke and Naruto fought right now, 100% washed.
Sasuke washed?
I don't know that.
Washed.
Yeah, like Boruto?
Boruto, washed.
That nigga Naruto got stabbed by a regular ass nigga.
That's because they had to do that. The plot armor is no longer on him. It's on Boruto.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So that nigga...
you can catch it. I was like, paper bombs, anything.
We talking about in Naruto Shippuden, my nigga.
Is that a paper bomb? Oh, shit.
Shippuden?
Where he still got the plot armor, my nigga?
At the end of Shippuden?
It's not even close yet.
No,
we talking about prologue. Prologue Naruto at the end of Shippuden.
Yeah. Naruto was stronger, but it was close though.
They had a close fight. I still would say that Naruto is significantly stronger.
No. Sasuke was chilling. Naruto fought a whole war on separate different planes. After that, fought a guy and was like, all right, let's square up, nigga, and they tied.
He do got that.
No, but then he got and they put all the 8 tails inside Naruto. I mean, they put the other tail beasts inside Naruto. Parts of them, at least. But Sasuke absorbed them too, so he cheated too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean...
No, Naruto is strong 100%. I'm saying it's not.
Like,
it's not
I still don't.
Like a humongous gap, you know.
To bring it back to the Deku thing, I still don't think that even with mastering all the powers is going to get to that level. I think he's not going to fully master it. I think it's going to be like a touch of each. Where like if this is the case, I think it'd be like, yeah, I know how to use this one quirk, I know how to use this one quirk, but it's like a jack of all trades, master of none. Where like he's not going to be able to use it as raw as the guy who owned it did. Mm-hmm. But, like, I can use parts of it. Like, it can help me a little bit. But, to be honest, I still think Todoroki can compete with that nigga, even if he got all 7. Like, that power is still broken. Like, I can still light your ass up, period. Like, you not... Until I see the All For One user that's like, I eat fire, and the other one that goes, I can't be frozen. Like... You can still catch his fade. The Bakugo, he'll smack him. Bakugo might still get smacked, but Bakugo might hard work his ass. Like he might pull out a secret strat to beat him, kind of thing.
Nah, Bakugo gonna hit that nigga with that C4, nigga. Boom! I'm blowing city up. Like, fuck it.
Nah, Bakugo's power has a limit of like effectiveness.
He has
to
a-
That
me.
we know of. No, that we know of.
To me,
Well, it
there's
hurts
no way.
his body.
There's no
so
way.
he has
if-
a physical limit. You know
even
what
if he
I mean, that-
didn't, I'm talking about like All Might would eat his explosions. All Might's just like.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
What if
So
the explosion
if
gets
he
to the
got
point
max
where he
power, I'm saying if he got max power, like I'm pretty sure he's just gonna be like, "Ooh, that was
What if
tasty."
explosions eventually gets to like a nuke level or whatever? Like,
I doubt his will ever get that
I
high.
said,
They could.
we don't know.
There's no one we've seen that. Todoroki is the only person that seems like their quirk has the ability to do anything that's like scary damage. All Might and him.
Yeah, that's
Those
true.
are the only two that got into like that point.
Limitations
I
I
think-
himself. If he can get somehow.
Bakugo is so regular that I think that's
I
just
think,
not his
but
story.
Bakugo also has like he may not have plot armor, but he got plot chainmail.
Yeah.
on. Like he gonna finesse the system.
I feel you, but nuke level, that's crazy. Nuke level is insane. I don't think he'll ever get there.
He has to be like in the vicinity of.
But like I feel like I said,
and
privilege, and then Bakugo just like a nigga that's just like has natural ability and use hard work to get it to the next
Check it
level. Bakugo, I mean Deku's privilege all the way.
We can put
Todoroki's
money
privilege
on
all
this
the way.
right now. There is gonna be a point where Bakugo is like, "Hey, bro, this blast is strong enough to destroy a city." On some anime shit, like I could destroy this whole city with this, but you about to catch this to the face. I can put money on it. We can put the dub on that.
I could go there, but I would see that as his max.
That's like
I
a nuke.
couldn't
If
see
you
better
can
than
destroy a
that.
city, that's a nuke.
Well, when you say okay,
A
I guess
nuke-
yeah. When you put
a
it that
nuke
way,
destroys one city.
If he says level a city, I hear nuke. If I see destroy a city, I say, oh, it's a big blast.
Nigga, the
It's a
nuke
big
we
blast
dropped
that
on
affects
Hiroshima
a
didn't
whole
even-
city, huh?
The nuke we dropped on Hiroshima didn't even destroy the whole city. So what you talking about?
mean,
it depends. Bombs, but it's strong enough.
Yeah.
Then I take it back. I don't hear him saying whole city, but I hear him saying something big enough to be. Oh,
Some
He
big enough.
destroyed the planet.
Some big enough to defeat All Might. If
that's
All
way
Might,
too-
All Might can't just tank it. That's my.
I believe Bakugo will, by the end of the series, outclass All Might.
outclass him.
Because Deku's definitely going to outclass All
Oh,
Might.
All
Okay.
Might. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
wherever All
Yeah,
Might
yeah, I
was,
agree.
Bakugo's going to be stronger than
I
him.
agree with that.
Okay,
I'll put money on that.
Same
If you
with
know
then
what.
that would be city leveling
City level.
blast.
Because
Same
that
with
nigga,
Toriko.
All Might was just like,
Yeah.
city block gone.
Yeah, he has to be up there.
Basically
Like,
saying
he
that
just
they
has
would be able to easily clap all for one.
Yeah, because I think
current off one.
current All for One. I think
Yeah.
the current this class is gonna outclass the old generation.
Same
So
with
that's
them,
All
yeah.
Might, All for One. Them niggas gonna be
Endeavor.
outclassed.
Yes.
Endeavor already outclassed.
Yeah,
nigga.
Petty, stop. Not everybody.
Mirio is better than
Not
Endeavor.
everybody. That's Mirio though.
Yeah,
Different.
and Mirio
Different.
is in
The
that
next
class
generation?
of new niggas.
I'm talking about like, other niggas. Like when you say outclass,
Todoroki would be
I
Endeavor.
thought when you say outclass, are you meaning like all of class A should be within like
Not all of the top
within,
5 niggas.
listen to me. That will be within the power range of like the top 10 today.
No. It's looking at
All
like
of
this.
class A, meaning
Not
like
all.
the weakest person in class A is like Laundry Hero Wash kind of level.
Look
You
at
know? that's what I'm saying.
Lock Drop is also in like All Might's class. If you look at it like that, so there's still a range. It's just that
Aizawa
range is-
and
yeah, but the range.
President
So you
Mike.
don't think Class 1A will be able to like
Not all
the
the
weakest
niggas.
nigga in Class 1A will be able to
Sugar Rush is
No.
gonna be a regular nigga for the rest of his life.
Dang, you don't think he'd be able to tangle with at least 10
Top
on
10?
the
No.
on the list?
He might be in top
I'm not saying
1,000.
being in the top 10. I'm talking about the top 10 today. We got that list of niggas.
It's
you
other
don't think he
niggas
can
out
run
there.
faded with one of them?
There's all of that other high school out there. It's
Yeah.
other niggas like out there. It's class
You
2.
realize that it is a popularity contest, so some of them niggas in top 10 this week. Like Laundry Hero Wash
Stop.
ain't shit, bro.
Stop.
He's not shit.
Class 2A, we ain't even seen them. Them niggas probably hard. Class 1B is niggas out there. Bro, Sugar
So
Rush
you're just talking
ain't
top
making it.
top 10 in Class 1A is
I'm
going to be
I'm not-
top 10.
I'm not talking
top
about
5.
who there. I'm just saying the top 3 niggas
Yeah.
in the next generation of heroes will be stronger than the top generation, that being like All
okay.
Might, Endeavor, Hawks,
Gotcha.
who were the top 3.
All
They're
right.
gonna be better than them.
Well, but the thing is, we already saw a hint of that when they went to the daycare and they were showing all those small children who had such a mastery of their powers already. It shows that with each generation, they feel like you get like some type of better.
Yeah.
You
Quark
synchronize with your
singularity.
powers more after each generation or whatever.
That's
So
fun,
yeah,
so.
stuff like that should be expected.
Yeah, I wonder if they gonna put the disrespect or respect on Endeavor's name in the history books.
I'll be 100. I
'Cause
think the top 3 niggas in Class 1A right now could bop Endeavor. 3v1 they slap.
I think
him.
Bago will have a tough time.
No, you see 3v1.
3v1.
Oh, 3v1.
No, 1-on-1, none of them.
Not 1-on-1. No, none of them.
Yeah.
win.
Todoroki might have a shot against
No,
his pops.
Not even.
All eyes.
There's no way.
All eyes.
Todoroki ain't got these, bro.
Oh, that's
At
true.
the end of the
That
day.
is true, yeah. His dad will close in and Bob, I give him a nice little spanking.
He got that Neji chin, bro. I can sense it. He take one, he sleep.
Yeah, okay,
I
yeah.
don't know.
3v1, I can buy that.
No, because think about how much, like, well, I don't know how much of a gap you see between Endeavor and All Might.
Big ass, yeah.
I don't know.
Bakugo and Deku didn't have any sign of a hope to be close to being able
Also,
to.
you think they running Stain's Fade right now?
1v1, yes.
1v1, you think they everyone's
Stop,
okay?
nigga.
If that's the case, then yeah, I see why you would say that, but I don't know if I believe that.
Stain right now.
1v1.
1v1,
I feel like those arcs the gap wasn't that big that he would make that much of a jump. All three would need to be there to survive. Remember that.
No.
He wasn't that strong. That's what I'm saying. All three need to be there to survive.
Todoroki
could have beat him by
legitimately said, nigga, if these niggas weren't here and we weren't in this alley, I'd have iced all this shit. Todoroki, bro, he would have iced that nigga like you stuck. He was gonna lose to Todoroki that day, but Todoroki had people to worry about.
Okay.
If Bakugo was there, Bakugo would have washed that nigga. I don't give a fuck about you niggas. Boom! Sit your dumb ass down, bro. Deku right now, we talking about with 20%, and he got his little finger cannon, bro. He sat that nigga down. Yeah, they say you use 20%.
Oh, yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, so.
Boom! Sit down.
120.
That nigga got knocked out by a regular man.
You freaking that Devil Johnson shit, bro. That was he wasn't Stain back then. He was just a regular nigga back then. He was an extra level hero, bro.
Bro,
Come on, man.
Them niggas, the top 3 niggas will watch that nigga easy.
Alright.
That's crazy. Don't bring
But yeah,
serial
3v1,
killers
I think it could be
no
the
more.
devil too.
Hawks.
Hawks and Endeavor 2v3, no way.
Okay.
Hawks gave that boost. I think his feathers did some boosting shit, bro. Like,
Oh, it's the devil?
yeah. Nah, that was OP.
Alright. So,
Oh,
okay.
3v1 versus Hawks?
3v.
You know what you're saying?
No.
Hawks got the mobility.
Yeah, it's
Came
hard
out
for
of
the
his
fighter. It's hard for him to fight him.
Hawks is not a fighter.
And he also not a fighter.
Yeah, but I don't think
Even if he
was
is, though, he's definitely he outsmarter, though. He get him off strats alone.
I think he's just too fast.
Oh, 100%. I think he can get him off strats.
I don't think he can necessarily beat them either, though.
Really? I think he can get him off strats.
I don't know.
They can't. None of their moves.
really strong, bro.
And these niggas
Only who would get close.
And
It would have to be a combo move. Like, to me, I only see it off like plot armor shit, where it's like, oh well, we combine to make this one move to like we risk it all basically, like a gamble it all type move. But I mean, like a regular fight, I just feel like none of them really can.
All they got to do is get him to touch the ground and it's over.
Right, yeah.
Have Bakugo keep him from going too high, and then use Deku bouncing back and forth between buildings.
I think I need another hero exam. Honestly, I think I need another like pro hero battle, because I feel like right now with what has happened since the last one, like these niggas was still like no one took on a direct fight with any hero when we had that last exam, and there was like maybe an arc between there and now. I'm finding it hard to believe the jump has been that major for Deku, maybe because he's a main character, but like. The others, I don't know.
Thing is, I think Todoroki always been that strong. Like, from day one, he's been that strong.
Aizawa was still giving him go.
He just wasn't using one side of his body.
Yeah.
Aizawa was still giving him go.
Okay, you also
in his
gotta
battle,
remember,
Aizawa
was giving him go.
In his battle,
you also gotta remember Todoroki was playing around.
Isn't he the
eraser? Yeah.
When he was turning on.
You remember the exam where they all fought a professor or top level hero?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No one like really took on a direct fight, as far as I remember. There might have been one that I'm missing.
You saying Todoroki giving Aizawa a go?
No,
Aizawa was giving them go.
Todoroki, and first of all, he had dead weight on his shoulders. That's one.
Who? You talking about
Momo was dead fucking weight
in the beginning. Sure,
big fat.
I give you that.
That's good though, because I think Aizawa is still one of the strongest fingers out there.
And Aizawa a hard counter to a nigga like Todoroki.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna quirk you to death.
That's what I'm saying. I need another hero exam to really see like, all right, can they actually face them now? Because before they never really faced them. It was all like we need to outstrat to escape. Everyone took the escape route. So I need to see a
level. They can't fight the strongest 1-on-1, but like you said, we saw 3v1. But I think by the time, like after the time skip, 100%, they're gonna be like.
What a time skip? Sure, I'm talking about right now though.
Yo, check this out. If Mirio were to fight Endeavor, how close would the fight be?
Not close.
He body.
Automatic?
Not at all?
With power, right? We talking Muriel with his power?
With powers, automatic. Drop.
With his power.
Dropped.
You say he would low def Endeavor.
Yeah, easy.
I don't know.
I think it's easy.
I don't know if it's such a curb.
I say mid.
Here's my thing. Do y'all think Endeavor has a chance against Overhaul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overhaul needs to touch you. As long as you have an ability that doesn't require you being touched or require you touching the nigga, it's a wrap.
I think that nigga
It's
can
over.
Overhaul fire, bro.
Nah, then you reaching now. You pulling shit out the bag. Fuck no. Nah, man.
Hey, that's what every nigga thought. Oh, he can't overhaul that dude.
Hey, if he can, then that's cool. But I don't think
the first motherfucker that was like, oh, he can only overhaul inanimate objects. I bet that nigga guessed the wrong way too. Now that nigga a fucking art piece, nigga.
Look, it's still the hands though. I think Endeavor got the speed. Prominence
over
Prominence Burn is up there.
Over Muriel?
Muriel had speed?
Yeah, the nigga moves instantaneously.
Muriel had regular nigga speed. Yeah, he had the teleporting
He
thing.
can teleport instantaneously. That makes him yellow flash speed.
But I mean, like, yeah, that was what their.
That's only a one direction.
My shit stopped.
Oh.
So let's say, for example, if Endeavor were flying up in the air, through a fireball at Muriel.
Well, we got to reclap real quick.
Instant teleporting to the air. Once he's in the air, he can't do shit after that. So he would have to have a one-hit KO once he teleported up there.
Real quick. 3, 2, 1. All right. So about the whole like flying thing, what we saw from that Endeavor fight was that Endeavor is a short fight hero. If you lead the fight on, Endeavor's gonna become real useless real quick.
If he needs to use a Prominence Burn.
He was starting to complain about that shit before. You're right.
That's
so like,
you're right. Take it back.
If he's sitting around flying, all Muriel got to do is not get hit, which that's his whole quirk, not getting hit, and wait for this nigga to be like, okay, I can't fly no more. The only thing I think Endeavor has on him is experience, but we're talking about speed, strength, all of that. I think he's outclassed.
But if he's let's say if he has this huge ass ray of fire that's automatically beaming down wherever Muriel is, in order for Muriel to not get burned, he has to make his whole body intangible, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when he does that, he can't breathe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying that he's gonna have to not breathe for all this time,
or he could just teleport away because he can do that.
But do we know the limit of how far he can teleport to?
All he gotta do is point his body in a direction and he gets shot out. In theory,
actually, he can make certain parts of his body intangible at certain times. Though.
Yeah.
Here, let me put it this way. Then I don't believe that 10.
If he's burning the whole area, then he's gonna be fucked.
But this nigga ain't got longevity like that. If he burned the whole area, he could probably do that for maybe like 5 minutes before he overheating.
I don't believe that 10 out of 10 fights in Muriel's winning.
I'll give Muriel 6 out of 10. I think
I can compromise with that, but I don't believe that like every time they fought, Endeavor would take a L.
And the third night,
the stress just aren't there.
Said Muriel would be number one.
I feel that, but like,
if Muriel is winning only 6 out of 10 times, that's saying that Muriel is close. Well, that Endeavor is only a little bit less than what Muriel is, right?
Yeah.
And we saw easily Muriel body all of Class 1A, the whole of Class 1A.
Back when they was busters.
Yeah. So big difference.
Also didn't know his power.
Nigga, you say he wouldn't still do it right now?
No.
If he's power?
I don't know.
After they see his power once, the top 3 not taking that same L. Everyone else sure.
Todoroki and Bakugo was not there when he did that. They were not there. Because they had to retake the
true.
The 2 strongest niggas was not there.
So it was only Deku. And Deku was not a use the same move on me twice.
Type nigga. He like, what's going on? And Deku actually caught on to it. Deku was the only nigga that was like, huh? You get what I'm saying? So like Deku caught on to it mid-battle. So, hey.
Second time around,
Second time around, the big 3 versus that nigga. The big little 3, you know what I'm saying? They definitely might put some hands on Muriel. They're not gonna put all the hands, but some hands.
Oh, Bakugo, Deku, and Togedori together versus Muriel, they could beat him. I think they could straight a dub for sure.
No.
Deku knows his power.
8 out of 10 Muriel.
Battles, what would it be?
8 out of 10 Muriel.
What do you think?
I would definitely say
9 out of 10.
6 to 5. 6 to 5 out of 10. Muriel would win. 6 to 5.
Oof.
I think he's close to even.
How many times out of 10 would they beat Endeavor?
Endeavor? 5.
They beat Endeavor
5
5 times.
5, yeah.
So it's equal with Endeavor. So Endeavor would win 5, and then they would win 5.
Yeah.
So I think Mirio would probably win like 7 or 6. Because he got
Against the 3 of them or against Endeavor?
Against the 3 of them.
Against the 3 of them. I think it has to be better than Endeavor, at least.
Okay.
I think it'd be harder to fight than Endeavor, too.
But then also, I think they kind of bring this natural counter to Endeavor. Like in Bakugo and Shoto, both of their moves make Endeavor weaker. The warmer he get, the weaker, like the quicker he gotta like end the fight. So it's like if you shoot fire at this nigga and you shoot explosives, you low key beating up his stamina bar the more the fight goes.
But the whole thing about Mirio is he gotta get in close. And we have the ability at least...
And he can touch your soul.
Yes, he can.
Get that.
He has a possibility to give you like a one-hit KO. Mm-hmm. Possibility. But I honestly think with the 3 of them, they can outstrat the distance knowing his ability because we still saw... The nigga ain't God. Mm-hmm. If we can still see him taking an L to All Might, then...
I honestly think he could take 3 fights off All Might. I got 3 of them. He got 3 fights off All Might, bro. He'll take 3 of them off of him. He's taking 3 fights off All Might.
I don't see how.
Until the moment.
I don't see how it will happen.
Yeah.
I can't see.
You just lucky All Might got the messages because if he did, all it would be is like his hand go in and then someone just grab his shit and push that shit back outside. And All Might slap that nigga to death.
Bro, all you gotta do is finger flick All Might heart, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like that is why I can see why you say that.
3 fights.
But the question is like All Might speed I think would be pretty close to his.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to touch All Might.
He gotta get in close. That's his thing. He's a one-trick pony. You gotta get in close and he has to hold his breath. So the thing is he has to be able to perceive what you're gonna do in order to counter it. So if he can't perceive the speed of All Might's attacks, I don't see the 3. If he can, then I see the like what you're saying.
Would beat Mirio. Who said Hawks? We had an argument about it, and somebody said Hawks would beat Mirio.
I said Hawks would beat Mirio because Hawks can outlast him. Hawks can do that for days. He has to get in close. Hawks can fly. Hawks has all of those feathers that can just like...
he can just like feather spin around
until that nigga can't breathe.
Until he's like, you can't breathe no more. And then
I think so. I think All Might can do something where like...
Yeah.
All Might has distance attacks. So the whole thing is just like...
Can I change it to one fight? He take 1 off of him?
Alright, that's more believable.
Can I get 1 fight?
A lucky what you put. All Might go... Oh, who are you? And then he touch me and go, and then you wake back up and you go, all right, let's fight for real.
I am here. All right, I can take that. Mirio, you get 1.
I still don't even see 1.
Damn.
Nah, he pops up. He pops up instantaneously, right? But he doesn't attack instantaneously. When he's attacking, he not gonna even like attack.
But he can defend and attack at the same time.
Forget.
Yeah.
So imagine if you're All Might. Oh, go ahead.
Mirio trained under Night Eye, right?
Yeah. Oh, so you think he got strats for him?
Was All Might's sidekick. So of course this nigga All Might would know his strats.
Yeah, that's
Come on
true.
now. All Might is kicking his ass 10 out of 10 times now.
Check it out. So this is how I feel like.
Of course, All Might would know who Night Eye strats. Oh, I actually saw it as the opposite, meaning that if anything, Night Eye was doing training simulations. Like, let's say All Might was a motherfucking villain today.
Yeah.
How would you beat this nigga? Like, I'm sure he has one All Might strat in his pocket off Night Eye alone. Because Night Eye was definitely like, I don't know, this nigga. He seemed like the type that'd be like, the Batman type would be like, there's one day this nigga All Might say, fuck all y'all. Who gonna beat him?
How we drop?
He got 1 All Might strat. That's why I can see the win coming from.
Well, let's be real. It's
he got 1 All Might strat
with muscle quirks that can compare to All Might. Like muscular, strong as fuck, bro. If that nigga out here being a villain, who really putting them down? It's niggas out there that's like, bro, we got a plan for you, All Might.
Didn't all one have the exact same thing though?
Yeah.
And All Might still bodied his ass.
Don't say body. He almost killed that nigga. That nigga don't have intestines.
Hey, watch that language.
Yo,
man.
yeah, you tripping, bro.
He lost the style sense of that nigga.
If me and you got into a fight right now, Gramps, and then like you kill me, but like nigga, you can't even take a shit regularly no more because I beat you up. You didn't body me, my nigga. We fought to the death, nigga. And you ain't even kill me, bro. I'm just on life support.
You still able to fight him again.
Yeah.
Second time.
That nigga ran his fate on some Debo shit.
What I'm saying is he had muscular quirks plus a bunch of other quirks on top of that, and he still beat this man with his 1 All Might quirk. That's all I'm saying. Because you're trying to bring up muscular as quick as if that's really going to do something against somebody like All Might.
That's because that nigga didn't know how to go plus ultra. If All For One went to UA, he would definitely slap All Might.
You mean muscular?
No, he said he ain't got plus
All
ultra.
For One or muscular. If them niggas had plus ultra, they'll beat them.
Plus ultra, that's all you need.
I seen every nigga from UA pull that bullshit out. Hey, nigga, I'm at my limit. Plus ultra, stat boost.
That's true.
Yeah, you're right.
Endeavor pull that out. Look, if you go to UA, you
That's
get the
the
stat
trick.
boost.
That's the trick.
Plus ultra.
That's like a fucking sensu being a
Hey, bro, Red Riot got his plus ultra on there too, bro.
You got clap.
Fat Gum had a plus ultra move in the back. Yeah, that's true.
That's what UA. That's their secret, nigga.
I wonder what they give you at DeVry.
Try not to die.
Lock drop shit, bro.
Yeah.
No, I can't see.
He skipped that class though. He skipped the 12-year-old fighting class.
I heard Geno Baba was lock drop cousin.
Who's getting about? Oh, they got the
Yeah, bro. That nigga. He said, "Who was he?" It was almost perfect, bro. It was almost perfect.
Man.
But yeah, we'll wrap that one up. So yeah, that was way more than the actual chapter.
Yeah, we
a lot of side
side
content there.
for like 2 minutes.
Oh, one thing I will say about the chapter, what the fuck is his name?
Shinso?
Yeah, Shinso's that thing, that little moment of like heart that he had where he was like, "Oh, I wonder what question I should ask him." I was like, "Nigga, just ask the nigga a fucking question." Yeah. He's like, "Oh, I wonder what the best question to ask." So he responded. I'm like, "Bro, that nigga gonna respond to whatever you say. Just say something, nigga." Like,
that was like, and then the crazy
thing, stupidest shit ever. That was some like shonen, like
Shinso thought this was
shit.
a shonen because like that's some shit Naruto would have been like, even though he knows his work, been like, yeah, nigga, Deku would have been. This was a real fight. He's like, let's fight again. Deku would have been like, you not getting me, nigga. Like, what? I'm not getting got. You know what I would do every time this nigga talk to me? If Shinso was like, "Hey, what's up?" I'll look at my nigga like, "Who the fuck this nigga talking to?" Because it ain't me. I wonder if that will get you caught.
No, what if the person responded to you and that got him caught? Like you passed it along. That's crazy. He talking to you.
Why is it working on Deku now though?
What do you mean?
Because he thinks shit.
It worked on him before.
Didn't he break up?
Yeah, he did, but he still got first.
Oh, sure.
And then he broke
So he
up.
about to break out next chapter, pretty much.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, no, that's a DQ.
Off.
I'm like, hey, y'all got DQ Deku on that one because y'all fucked up our whole strats.
Yeah. I mean, I hope they DQ him off the fact that, I don't know, he almost tried to kill everybody there, even though it wasn't intentional.
Skip.
All right.
Some important shit happened in that Promised Neverland.
Yes. So you talk about that real quick. There's only one thing there. I'm gonna skip Black Clover because I don't even remember what happened. But basically at the end, Norman gets revealed as the Minerva, and I don't know what the theories are on who that is. If it's just that Norman's bloodline is being used to make people, so it looks like Norman, but it's not actually Norman. But that end twist was interesting. I don't know if we about to open up a whole time.
So Minerva's not a person.
No, Minerva is a person, and they found out who it is, and it's Norman.
Yeah, but I'm saying, so it can't be the same person.
This one is likely not, is what we're thinking. But there still seems to be someone else.
Oh, so it's a growing Norman.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Norman is not one person.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if this is the Norman we know and they're about to open up like some weird time shit, or if this is just like a kid from the thing. Like this might be the person they take the semen from to make Norman looking niggas.
But even then, like to be Minerva, he'd have to be alive for like a long ass time.
Yeah. We already assumed that this wasn't the real Minerva.
Yeah,
he's taking his name.
It's like
he's taking his name. But there is like the information they've been getting have been mixed with this guy and the real Minerva is the one we're figuring out.
Oh hell no!
Gramps, you got any theories on that? I like who you think this Norman is?
I feel like it has something to do with some time travel shit. Because when he saw Emma, he said it's been a long time, right?
Yeah.
So that means that this guy that we're beating has to have known Emma at some point in his life, potentially as a youngster. So, fuck. Sounds like this Norman probably either grew up in some type of what fucking time chamber or something, or
yeah. Because I'm wondering with the experiment thing, like that would be the one that I could see it happening. That's what I'm saying. Like because
if they
he got to the
special time travel
facility.
There's definitely
I'm never thinking about it.
Because he went to that facility or whatever, I could see there being potentially a drug that maybe aged him up, or something like that. But it's hard. It's really hard though because it still doesn't line up with the timeline and shit. Even if he did get aged up, they've only really been out for a few months, and this guy has already formed an entire organization of kids.
It's been a couple years.
Oh, okay.
Remember why they were searching for all those places a couple years went by.
Ah, yeah. So in that case, then yeah, maybe I could buy it. But still, that means he pretty much built all this shit up in 2 years. No, still seems a little bit hard to believe.
The foundations were probably already there from the original like niggas.
And you think he just picked it up where they left off?
I'm sure he's not alone. So
he got a group, but the group he's more the head of that.
Yeah, no, but it's still a group of niggas.
Yeah. We'll see. I wish that chapter had dropped because I'm really interested to see how they're going to explain this one away.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get a chance to watch that first episode of anime?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, I just like that it's super cinematic. That's all I'll leave that one with.
I might catch it if you really want to fuck with it.
Not much in Black Clover. 7 Deadly Sins dropped a new chapter. It wasn't really anything, but it looks like Meliodas is going to get out of this motherfucking cocoon pretty soon. Oh, and Hedrickson was a double agent the whole time. But I still don't fuck with that nigga, so whatever. And now he's about to basically become what he was the last fucking season, just with Angels now. So I just fucking hate Hendrickson's whole storyline, bro. Real talk. And then Melio's about to come out and beat some ass probably in the next chapter. And King's still getting hella respect on his name, bro. Way more than Ban. He like literally blood sucked all of Ban's respect. You guys want to talk about that Attack on Titan real quick? Mm-hmm. And then we do One Piece and close it out. So Attack on Titan 113. I'm sorry, Levi. I slept on you just a little bit. But that nigga wasn't playing no games. At all.
Do we do One Piece or was there no One Piece?
We talk about the old one.
Oh, yeah. You slept on Levi?
Yeah, I thought maybe we would have seen him finally take an L, but yeah, no. Because there was that second where he dropped down and he was like, okay, it looked like he was going to sacrifice himself.
Oh, no,
he just ran through all of them.
Every single one.
Every single one.
So you thought it wouldn't kill my comrade? Fuck out of here.
Oh, and the way he got Zeke tied up, bro. He got this nigga Zeke,
the little thing that he moved.
Yeah, like torturing him and shit. Like, I fuck with Levi, bro. I just... they should have, like, made the story about him. Yeah, so there's that, and then we see that the soldiers are basically being assholes. They go in and they start fucking with the trainer dude. I don't know if that was this chapter or the last chapter, but I think it was this chapter where they like came in where the new recruits was at, and then they started they made them all beat him up. They were like, yeah, y'all will get free if y'all beat his ass. So that one I wasn't really fucking with so much. Oh shit, I forgot about that too. Yeah, he took down the beast sites. Go ahead.
I mean, he did it before already.
Yeah, he did, but like that was off surprise. This nigga saw him though. When he took him down the first time, he just was like, nigga didn't know he was there and he sliced his shit. But this one was to his face, still took him out.
Hey, because that nigga is afraid of Levi, literally. That nigga's actually afraid of him.
Levi is what Kenpachi should have been.
Kenpachi. Niggas on.
I'm telling you, he should have been. Well, whatever. We won't get into it. It's Bleach shit. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much the main parts there. The shit with the Zeke was probably the most hype part of the whole thing. And then this whole taking over the training thing, which I just thought was like bogus.
No, really when at first the guy said all of them together can't beat me, I was like, oh damn, he about to beat all these niggas.
I thought he was trying to run all
next page, he's on the ground, slump. Like beat to a pulp, literally.
I thought he was gonna run the ones with all of them too, for real. But I mean, I don't get this anarchy that Aaron's trying to start, and it's like kind of shonen-y to me because there is a war that they have to fight, and if Aaron takes over, they're just not gonna win because Aaron is not a military genius at all. He's not a military strategist
How
at
they
all.
explain it is that the Aaron taking over is better than the regular armies. The army doesn't really know what's coming. They have no idea like that these niggas have like guns and real weapons.
Yeah, so they're not training for that. They're training to fight Titans.
Zeke, that's what Zeke was saying. Like, you have no idea what's really coming. And then that's when they show the army, the whole big ass army with all the like tanks and boats and shit like that. So I mean, I just want to understand where it came from. It's just weird. I feel like they skipped the whole.
Yeah, like just something's missing.
So how did Aaron just change from one chapter to the next?
Right.
Weird.
But yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, I'm interested for sure. Next one is One Piece. So we get to see Lord Orochi finally, and we get to see that nigga Hoenn CP0, and we might get a Vegapunk appearance. If we get a Vegapunk appearance, like Wano will have blown Whole Cake Island out the water, in my personal opinion. If Vegapunk shows up and I actually get to see that nigga, because I've been waiting to see Vegapunk for a minute, especially if Frankie get a little power up off that shit. I think this, but mixed with what we saw Kaido do already, with what we're probably going to see Kaido do later, and his crew, Jack and all them, it's going to blow Whole Cake out the water. So,
what do you want to see Vegapunk do?
I don't think I want to see him do anything, really. I want to just see... I think I'm more interested to find out what Oda is going to make Vegapunk. Is he going to be a battle power?
No.
Or is he going to just be like a goofy scientist?
A goofy looking, goofy acting person.
I don't know, man. I
100%.
still think he got some shit in the back pocket.
He can.
Combat-wise.
He still can.
I think he going to run niggas' face.
Those are two separate things. A lot of goofy ass looking characters
are strong. Yeah.
So I think he's going to be a goofy ass, an actual goofy
I forgot about that too. Oh yeah, and the X-Drake and the Dinosaur Squad. I'm hyped for the X-Drake backstory. You said what?
What's the name of the type of dinosaur he is again?
Allosaurus?
Allosaurus, yeah. It's like a smaller T-Rex.
Ancient type model Allosaurus. And then the other person was Spinosaurus.
I think I don't know why they call them like the dragon fruit.
They never corrected them, but Shonen Jump did drop the chapter finally, and I could actually look at it for free. So I'm gonna see if they corrected that at the end real quick. But yeah, y'all keep talking. If there's any theories or stuff y'all got while I'm looking that up.
I mean, I guess at the top, what they call it?
I thought in the wiki they called it a dragon.
The top.
They call it dragon in Shonen too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's actually dragon.
No. Yeah, it says dragon fruit.
They just consider it part of dragon, I guess.
Yeah. Or maybe dragon means dinosaur in Japanese, and it just didn't really... Like, the same word is used to mean the thing.
I doubt it, but...
I'm about to look
I'm not going to say I know Japanese.
But now I think it gives more rise to the fact that there might be another dragon fruit out there for, like, dragon.
You think dragon actually has a dragon fruit?
It would make kind of a little bit of sense.
Kyoryu.
Just because of his name, though.
Yeah.
And his powers, I guess. He's like had wind and like he blew away fire and shit like that.
I don't know. Still struggling to accept it at this point, just because we see so many different variations of a dragon.
That's definitely not how it's said.
Just because I feel like Oda would try to he would try to fuck up our expectations. In other words,
on some things, not everything though. I mean, yeah, it could be wrong. I can't think of anything else. I haven't seen any other good theories for it.
Yeah, it does look like dragon is the root word for dinosaur in Japanese. Ryu is in there, and Ryu means dragon. So yeah, I think they just understand dinosaurs as dragons in Japanese.
okay. No.
Oh, related to dragons of some
yeah.
sort. The dinosaur army.
Yeah, for me, there wasn't like a crazy amount to unpack here. Just felt like a bunch of setup. I just don't know how they're gonna, like, what we're really wasting time doing before the big shit starts to happen, which is like the actual dinner. I don't know what other pieces of information they want to do. It seems like they're just setting the stage. Obviously the Momonosuke and his sister thing, the X Drake and these other supernovas are gonna play a part, and like the shit with Vegapunk and CP0. I really hope that they just like move the CP0 storyline along though, because I kind of don't care about them like following them to every island and then us not getting much but like Stussy. We got Stussy in the last one, so I'm like, if we're gonna do something with Rob Lucci, get it out the way now, because there's no point in saving it for the end. Like I don't give a fuck. If there's some new niggas we need to meet that's like stronger than Rob Lucci, I would prefer for them niggas to come out now in this arc versus them like keep following them to every fucking island.
So you don't think the government is going to have any importance in this?
So far they've like had importance in every arc, but it's just been like we just in the background. They were at Big Mom's arc, they were even in Don Flamingo's arc. They were just there and they just like did something. But like I just want whatever their point is for that to just expedite to whatever the fuck they're trying to do, because I'm kind of just over them being in the background and just like it just doesn't really mean much.
Well, they were really at the at Big Mom's thing.
They were. Stussy was there,
but she was in there as a CP person. She was there as Stussy, as an underworld like
right. Oh, she was there undercover.
Yeah,
but yeah.
So I don't really count that. I count.
I do.
But no, because Big Mom invited her as when she came. But she was actually invited.
So are you trying to say that you understand Stussy as like a double agent for the underworld, or you understand Stussy as like
both?
Oh, so you mean that you actually think that she's a part of CP0 and also like an underworld person? So you think she came there more as an underworld representative than CP0? Oh, I thought she just came there as like CP0 and underworld was her cover story. Like, yeah, obviously she would have had to like done that for a while. That's not something that you just like. Today you're the queen of whatever
thing, but it's still that she invited. I mean, I don't think they were there to stop Big Mom. That's not gonna happen.
I didn't see they're there to stop Big Mom, but I just think like the way they were playing CP0 is that they're just the whole issue with the Yonko and the government is that the Yonko to me are still like Shibukai basically. Like there's dealings. The way they're using CP0 to me is just to show that there's dealings and relationships between the government and the Yonko. Mm-hmm. And that's what's keeping the peace. My thing is like I still feel like there's another point by Oda showing this that he's trying to bring up with their relationship to Luffy that I don't know what he's waiting on to like show us why he keeps showing them around. Because we already know that there's like some relationship there, but him constantly bringing them up is like, okay, so what are they going to do in relation to Luffy? Are they now going to see him as a threat to their balance, and then now it's like a CP0 hunt before we go to the next Yonko? Or is it going to be something else? But
like, so I understand it as that in Doflamingo's arc and then in Kaido's arc now, they're there because they actually, they're getting the weapons. They were looking to get weapons from them to fight the war that's coming or whatever.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think in Big Mom's case, she was just there to be there. She was just there literally as the underworld person. She wasn't there as an agent of CP0 at all.
Yeah.
So
the only thing you see before that is just the Don Flamingo part where they were introduced.
Them getting the weapons is just for whatever war they were talking about that's coming.
Yeah. It just seems that they always seem to be there at the same time Luffy and them are there. And I feel like this, if we go to another Yonko after this, which
makes sense why they're there, because they were to take down Doflamingo, and then they didn't. And Doflamingo's shit was about to get exposed. They didn't want that to happen.
Yeah.
And then niggas were trying to take down Kaido. Big Mama.
They did nothing to stop that though.
What?
The Don Flamingo getting exposed stuff. They were just there. So it was like kind of like. So what the fuck were y'all there for then? If y'all didn't stop it, like Fujitora was right there. They could have just talked to that nigga and been like, "Yo, bro, we got."
So wouldn't let it happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, y'all CP0 and y'all scared of Fujitora. Y'all niggas weak.
I'm sure Fujitora is stronger than them.
That's sad.
Well, how is that sad?
Y'all the dark organization, y'all niggas ain't supposed to be hosts. Like when Rob Lucci, when CP9 got introduced, that was like, oh, okay, these niggas at least like close to Vice Admiral. At least Rob Lucci was. Rob Lucci was definitely Vice Admiral level. Vice Admirals ain't that strong. Zoro took out a Vice Admiral.
See,
in that arc.
Vice Admiral's got a big range.
In that arc. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I can say shit like that. Yeah. So Rob Lucci was up there. So to me, I'm like,
I assume Rob Lucci.
I don't even argue Giraffe Nigga was up there once he got the fruit.
Yeah, but I would say Rob Lucci is like still like Luffy's strength. Probably a little bit weaker.
Yeah, I just think that the whole point of introducing CP0 is they want to play on something with Rob Lucci, and I just like want them to get to the point already. What's the point?
Why is he here? I think they've been useless. I think it's taking out the story.
Yeah.
I don't need to see Rob Lucci.
So we keep just seeing him in the background. To me, like, Vegapunk is a big person from the Marines that I actually want to see because, like, this nigga has orchestrated a lot of shit in the background to where I'm like, okay, my hype on him is there. I need to see what he actually has. I just think that I thought that they were going to introduce him way later because I felt like he would be used as a power-up for Frankie, but they bring that nigga in now. He built the pacifistas, bro.
If he actually's gonna show up in this one, I don't know.
Yeah, and my thought also is that like, shit, he might convert another nigga soon if he hasn't already.
To a robot.
Yeah. However, whatever that process is for doing it, I'm assuming it'll be a major character though. But like, whatever that process is, I just think I need to see it, and I need to know whether Vegapunk is a smoker type or a CP0 type of nigga. Like, does he understand what I feel like he's up there enough to understand like the workings of the world and know about the void. So I'm like trying to figure out, does he see himself as a good guy or is he like a villain working for the Marines? You know what I mean? I want to know those things about him.
I think they may put him in the type of character. They go to smart characters where like they don't think they're good or bad. They just want to do some science shit. Yeah. They want to experiment and make new shit. They don't really care what happens outside of that.
Because to do that to Kuma, I personally feel like there's more there to that.
Only other thing, he might be a good guy. I think he's either good or he just doesn't like actually care about it.
That's what I'm saying. If he's good,
I don't think he's a bad guy at all.
If he's good, then that means there's more to the Kuma thing than we think. If he's just a regular,
like the revolutionary.
Yeah. If he's like whatever.
Doesn't necessarily mean, I guess, because you can still be good and be in the Marines too. Garp,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Garp and all those are there. That's why I don't understand what type of Marine they're gonna show him as. But
I don't know. I can see Vegapunk going against Frankie at the end of the story.
Think so?
I don't see it. I don't see him as a fighter.
I definitely gotta see his introduction first before I see it. But if he come in looking like a smoker, like just a swole ass scientist nigga, like yeah, I could buy what you're saying. But I always saw.
But do you have to be a swole ass person though? You could be kind of like the Child Emperor from One Punch Man. You can have whatever types of inventions to make you quote unquote invincible.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the theme stuff on that though, where even if he was like a kiddie person, when I see him, it has to make sense for a Frankie fight. So Frankie fights are all about like manhood stuff. So yeah. I would really see it working if he was like that type of nigga. It doesn't mean he has to be swole to be that type of nigga, because obviously Senior Pink, but like I still think like if he was like a kid, I couldn't see him fighting Frankie, so to speak. I would have to see him as like someone Frankie feels like, I gotta have a man battle with you. I see him enabling Frankie, like helping him somehow, whether directly or indirectly, but I don't see it like, I don't see the fight yet until I see Vegapunk. Once I see Vegapunk, then I think I would be able to know whether they're going to set that up or not. But I don't feel like everyone in the crew is going to have that type of meaning, if that makes sense. Where like I feel like everyone in the crew has to have a person they meet at the end. Yeah. I don't know if I see that.
Who the fuck is Nami's going to be Nami's like go-to person to fight?
Right. I can see it for Frankie. Frankie's the one regular nigga that I could see a possibility of that happening, but I definitely don't see it for all the members of the crew. I don't see who Choppers would be. Like you said, I don't see who Nami's would be. Robin ain't had a real fight in hella years. It really would just be like Zoro, Luffy. I'm still having trouble even seeing who Sanji's would be. And then Usopp's is more of like a growth thing.
Zoro or Sanji has one.
Zoro has one. And game fight?
Who?
It's either going to be Mihawk or whoever takes Mihawk's spot.
Oh,
that's an
like,
endgame fight for him. I don't see Sanji's.
I see him as an end goal. I don't think he has a person in mind, though. I don't think he has a enemy.
Oh yeah, no. But I'm saying like there's fights each one of them gotta have that's meaningful. Oh, like I don't feel that for everybody. I just feel that right now, Luffy and Zoro.
Because like everyone else's goal doesn't necessarily matter about strength. Luffy's and Zoro's is
in a way is tied to
Zoro's is exactly strength, only strength wise, and then Luffy's is related to strength somehow. Mm-hmm. So,
what were you saying, Gramps?
Deuce, you were saying that you don't see anybody that Zoro could fight. Why wouldn't it be what's his name, Shiryu of the Rain?
No, yeah, he can fight him, but I was saying I don't. Yeah, I was saying I didn't see it as like when you say endgame, I'm thinking of like at the end of the day, Shiryu's not his enemy. You know, like he doesn't even know who Shiryu is or whatever his name is, Shiryu, whatever. Luffy actually knows like who Blackbeard is. He hates Blackbeard. He knows who he is. He hates Akainu. He knows Akainu killed Ace. So that's how I looked at it. Like he's an actual enemy of Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see how that plays out. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could have sworn people were theorizing here and there that he would be the one to kill
Shiryu.
No, he would kill Mihawk, right?
Oh, Shiryu would kill Mihawk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't see it as crazy. Cause I mean, like that nigga stronger than Magellan. Magellan was up there.
Who's stronger than Magellan?
Shiryu should be. Shiryu.
He should be now, yeah. Well, I think Mihawk's way above what?
I mean, yeah.
Should be again.
But we've already argued about Mihawk not being Yonko tier. To me, those niggas is God. So if you're not there, you're takedownable.
I think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen.
That what?
The theory. I think the theory is
that Shiryu will take him down.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Yeah, I mean, right now they just haven't built anyone's
I just don't see where they even meet to fight.
Oh, I mean, I think it's a challenge type thing, and Blackbeard seems to not have a home in general. He just be all over, and like we still don't understand his plan well enough, huh?
Isn't there going to be like a large war at the end of the?
I would think that the Mihawk kill would happen before the war, as a setup for their battle.
Defeat Blackbeard before the war, but I mean, even then, because Mihawk wouldn't be in the war anyway, because they're about to arrest Mihawk or try to arrest him anyway. Remember?
Who trying to arrest him?
The Marines. They got rid of the. the
Shichibukai system.
Yeah, and that's why he told the ghost girl, "You probably shouldn't be here. They about to try and
catch his fate. They're hoping to catch this work, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
This swordsman work.
Unless they bring like 2 animals or something.
Who going first?
Who can he hold his own against?
I think he holds his own
Admirals
against Fujitora.
Fujitora, I think, is holding the L against him.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know what Green Bull's thing is yet. I think they would need to bring like a Kizaru there.
Yeah, Kizaru or Akainu himself.
Yeah. Akainu, I still would. Well, I don't know what has changed from him in the time skip, so I can't speak to that. But I'm assuming he got stronger than he was before.
He didn't get stronger. I still think he. Yeah.
Nah, man, he still took that L. He still was pretty much going to take a 1v1 L to Whitebeard. That's the part I'm finding hard to believe. Until I can see Akainu as like 1v1 strength. And we know in general that the Fleet Admirals really aren't that strong. Sengoku before him was just...
Sengoku's strong as fuck.
Nah,
Sengoku's holding down guard, bro. That's not easy task.
You trolling me, bro?
Might be close to.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll try to wrap this up. But yeah, we'll talk about that maybe in the next one. I just think that Marines have been shown to be not as strong as who they are up against, who is considered their rivals. That's just how I see it. So I don't see Akainu as Yonko level, that's who he should be by the power tier system. Like Akainu should be on Yonko's level, but I think that he's not.
That's what I don't think.
Just like
Mihawk is either. That's why I think
you don't think Mihawk is what
Yonko level.
Oh, I guess but that's what I'm saying. I just don't feel like it would be like a for sure he catching the dub. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I said too.
Oh, okay.
To guarantee that these things get him.
All right. Well, anything else you want to add on that before we move into MVP, Gramps?
Nope.
All right. MVP of the week.
I'll give it to LG.
Nah. Hey, bro. When they sending the checks by mail now?
I know, right?
Yeah.
His boy always trying to get a tech check in his.
I'm giving MVP to Jeff Bezos' wife. Turn up, ball out, juice that nigga.
Wow. I'm gonna have to drop it on Hinumaru, bro. Episode 13. Hinumaru show you ain't no hoe.
Okay, I gotta check it out.
He is not a hoe at all. And then he gets hoed at the end. But no, for real, he I think he deserved it. I just watched the episode yesterday. He came up.
Hold on, what?
So yeah, they dropped the It looks like Hinumaru might not be seasonal. So they dropped the episode 13. So it's either going to be a 26 episode run or like not seasonal. But then episode 13 dropped.
Don't seasons usually be 13 episodes though? Or is it 12? 13.
12. I feel like 12.
Maybe
maybe 13.
But with the way they ended episode 12, you would think that would be the whole season.
That's what I thought too, because it seemed like a good segue. But now, the way they ended 13, it could also be seen as a quick end. But I just think that they're going to lead into more now because they just set up some stuff.
Does the source material, is it complete? Is it done?
No, but they're pretty far ahead. Hinumaru Sumo came out before. I think it actually dropped maybe Tokyo Ghoul time with the Tokyo Ghoul wave. That was when like it dropped, so it should be pretty far ahead. And I think it's weekly. Maybe it is done. I'm not fully sure, but
I can see it.
But I know they were dropping. They were showing a lot with Manga Stream, but you know Manga Stream be finicky about what mangas they keep and not keep.
Yeah, if
so it like disappeared from there.
They be random as fuck. Even Attack on Titan is random.
Yeah. I'd be catching that earlier somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
And Boruto. Boruto I'd be catching real early somewhere else.
But I give my MVP to Levi.
Oh, true. That's a deserving one.
Yeah. Chop that nigga up.
But yeah, other than that, they are at chapter 219, and it's still going. Last chapter dropped the 1st of 2019, so
219,
yeah,
that's
still
not
going.
much.
219, they're ahead of Promised Neverland, who got an anime.
No,
but
Promised Neverland is definitely gonna be seasonal. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If they're not seasonal, they have like.
What was the other one that dropped? Oh, Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer got a manga too, but I think theirs might be monthly.
If they year round, that's like it'll catch up in like not too long. You know?
Goblin Slayer only got 11 chapters, so it's on that light novel bullshit.
Those chapters must be long as fuck.
Oh, 100%. They gotta be 100 pages.
Because that's a lot of material.
Yeah.
And I doubt they got to episode 11.
It might be one of those, like, it can't be a concurrent thing, because I know it was a manga first. 41.
That's not that long.
And it might be, I think Goblin Slayer is a light novel.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So, pages are...
So it's like One Punch Man, they got it. The manga got it from somewhere else, too.
Likely, yeah. But I think they only have the light novel and the anime.
That's the manga right there.
No, that's like the light novel version of the... Like, they presented the light novel as a manga, but it's a light novel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, the manga got it from the light novel. They just copied exactly what the light novel is.
Yeah, something like that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is sometimes they do three things. There's a light novel, a manga, and an anime, but the source content is the light novel. What I'm saying is there's only the light novel and there's only the anime. So what was there was the light novel. But yeah, that's it. We out of here.
Bye.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, I was
about to let you know that you could say it.